my goodness.
Good evening, Organites, and welcome back. It is the reunion, all reunion time. With me, the anime, I guess.
What's up, everybody? Are we ready for a reunion? I know I am.
Apparently, Obi. Apparently, oh, there it goes.
Exciting.
It's like my microphone wasn't working there for a second. Let's see. We all know what the party is like. A group of meeting and office sort of party. Yeah. Yes, and I didn't freaking unmute her.
Yeah, I actually, I can actually, you can actually hear me. Oh man, I tell you.
That one too. Okay, so
you are going to be in for a excellent treat in this game.
Excellent. So Mystery, good evening. How are you doing today?
How's it going, Mystery? How are you, man?
Yeah, last Thursday, I finished off all the side quests. So right now we just go straight to the Pentacle.
Yep, straight to the yep, going to the Pentacle time.
Glad you made it early. Alex probably be a few minutes. Said he would try to make it on time, but
that's all right. He ain't gonna miss. He knows what happens.
He's gonna miss all of it. No. Let's turn.
I think you turned everything in last time, but I don't remember.
Okay,
just checking to make sure.
Thanks, everyone.
No, you're good.
Great job. See you later.
I don't. Oh, accessory wise, I don't even know. Check your equipment and see. That's the best way to do it. No, you didn't get it. I don't think you got anything yet.
All right.
You can go ahead and report all your book notes for your book notes, battle notes, and all that.
Yeah, we turned all those in.
Well, I always do it more than once because they build up after a while.
He's around 70% now.
I will tell you, you won't be doing a lot of fighting right now. Coming up, it's more like a lot of talking.
All right, here we go. Head to destination. Destination meeting point is a buffer airspace above the borders of Arabonia, Alvod, and Libero. I've already charted. Oh wait. 27 minutes. Oh, we're good. So ads already finished. We already charted a course. We should be depart to rendezvous. Really weird. With the Pentacle. Part the story will progress. Please note that content such as quest and time limit events. Sure. And a bonding event. A big meeting. Sounds like no one could see that coming. Understood. I'll call everyone together then. Got it. Once Class 7 and the rest of the crew had finished up their remaining affairs, the Makraba then began to make its way towards the designated meeting. Getting a bigger ship, guys, I'm sure of it.
What? Well, I mean, I hope so. Well, you need something because that...
yeah, it's like this tiny little shoe's not fitting us anymore. What was that, Mother Hubbard in a cover? No, what was the Mercy rhyme with the shoe?
No. Old Mother Hubbard, yeah, the one that lives in the shoe.
Yeah, it was Mother Hubbard. I thought she lived in a cupboard, but I think she lived in the shoe. No, she went to the cupboard, but she lived in the shoe. Neutral space
just
over the air.
Just enjoy the cutscenes. That's all I will tell you when coming up here in this little part.
Yeah, it was the old lady who lived living in a shoe.
Old lady who lived in a shoe.
Yeah. So Sparky.
Well, there's Alex, big of the devil.
Hey, there we go. Good evening, all. I came in at the right time. You did. I waited just a few extra minutes, just in case. Talk about number 8. This is the Pentacle. Speaking. It was not permitted to dock. Please follow the beacon. And the little kids didn't know what to do. Yeah, there you go. That's the cupboard. East. Food. Some location. Within shoe with some location. I don't know. Anyways, understood. Initiating automated boarding. Wow, really are over a three-way border. Only just barely. Let's see. The non-intervention zone would span the entire surrounding area. Was illegal. Not much chance for interference when you're straddling 3 entire countries. Yep. Plus, it's off the evasion routes into the Republic. It makes for a pretty effective blind spot. But do we really have to go all the way here just to find out what Mirage? There he go. Into the front runners. The world. Gotta be meeting people between all 3 countries.
Just wait.
Integral landing craft. I'll boot that. Okay. Certain countries' latest model gunship. Best from one type.
I like how they had a certain country there.
It doesn't specify the country.
Like a certain country. We won't name it who it is.
Spoiler! This is the most epic scene in the entire Coastal series. Integral. The last we rode this cruise ship was when Crow talked about why he was fighting.
Yeah.
Scout ships from the Pentagruel and more from the northeast and south. The northeast and south? Could it be? That makes their origin clear, geographically. But in that case, ship coming from the new state-of-the-art military gunship from the Republic, courtesy of the Verne Company. That's right, complete to it. Air carrying capacity. Cruising.
Yeah, you need a ship like that.
So many people. So many people. Gathered together for one purpose. To kill each other! Music. Does that mean that all of these people are...
Indeed. Important figures from each one of our neighboring countries. The Kingdom of Liberal, the Principality of Remiferia, and even the Republic of Calvard. And if all goes to plan, we'll have a few special guests from the Bracer Guild and the SSS join us too.
Hi, Cyber. Good evening. Yes. Oh, and them's gonna be here. Maybe Ellie. Yeah. Reunion of all reunions, I assume. That's everyone. Charizard, you better be here. Look. You in the boot fit. Predated Avengers, and it really did. And this came out in 2018 and Western 2020. Been about a month, hasn't it? It's about 2 years old. All right. This is where you escaped from, right, Ash? It was huge. Hey, that's the Bobcat. Ooh. Just like just said. The printer grew as well. The shield Elliot carrier. Wow. Pop this.
So, you showed up after all.
Voice actor for Bardius.
Bardius. Brigadier General Bardius. You look cool. Couldn't tell. He knew. Yes,
Bardius?
Brigadier General.
As do you, Schwarzer. Despite everything General Le Guin and Miss Clotilda tell me you've been through.
Hold on.
Your Highness, Lady Angelica, it It's a pleasure to have you back safely with us.
Oh, I was figuring it was speech the whole time. Thank you, Brigadier General. We appreciate it. Who'd have thought that we'd be meeting here on the Pentagram at a time like this?
Agreed. Things have taken a real turn since Ordis's last provincial council. What happens here today could very well change the course of history.
Wow. Course of history? The course is set. Change it. Previously. So feelings? Quite a assemblage. Then? Indeed it is. In fact, some of our guests have already arrived. Though many of them are simply here to observe.
Follow me, everyone.
Sure.
All right.
Ooh, pretty.
Here we
That's
go.
a lot of balls.
Mm-hmm.
Or beads. The Pentagram. Stereo. Join me.
Yeah, this whole stream is gonna be a lot of talking.
Talk. I'm okay with that. Got 3 hours to do this. Wow, incredible. It doesn't even begin to describe this place. Actually, haven't you and the instructor Reen been here before, Allie? Why do you know? Esmelis. It's a bit of a long story, but I shall not reveal the details of his misconduct during this occasion. Yeah, when she thought I was peeking on her when you were sleeping.
No, you won't. Yeah, 3 hours won't cover it. You'll be doing more talking tomorrow night too.
That's fine, because I have to be at work at 8 o'clock in the morning, so we're only going until 11. Green.
That'll work.
Green, what did you do? It was a misunderstanding. I'm not entirely convinced. It was a misunderstanding, I promise. I'm sure he didn't have impure intention. That's the whole problem. His heart is too pure. As I've told you before, nobody likes a goody two-shoes. Yeah, you got that right. Good luck. Sit back and enjoy the show. I appreciate it. Can you guys just not? We've known for a while of our unsociable ways. Of your unsociable ways. Yeah, we already accepted the fact that you're completely clueless about people's feelings, Reen. Reen's got all that luck, though. Or bad luck, I'd say. Please don't talk about what happened back in the Pentagram. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. This brings back memories. Like when Reen barged in and see me sleeping. It's not the first time you've seen me. This brings back memories. Yeah, twice. Reen carried me in his arms once. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Man, there was a lot going on that day. I doubt anyone there that day expected that sort of daring escape from me. Wow, that must have been so cool. Reen, you hound. You really can't judge a book by its cover. Guys, like you and Lloyd are really something else. Leave some charm for the rest of us, will you? Dr. Sarah, Toa, requesting permission to burst into tears. Permission to. This just means everyone here likes you, Reen. You're a lucky man, Reen.
Wow, it looks like the party's already started.
Kinda feels like this meeting was a long time coming, huh?
Bingo.
It is! Oh, it's Reen. Was it Lloyd?
Yep.
Well, I'll be.
Took you guys long enough.
A lot of it is, yeah.
Good. Oh my god, it's SSS and it's the Bright family.
Long time no see, Tita.
Have you grown a few, Reach? Or am I imagining things?
JYB!
Joshua! And...
Ren, give her a hug!
Hello again, Tita. Remember our promise? Ren!
Time for hugs.
Aww.
Oh, you guys. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
Don't you get me started, too.
So melodramatic. And here I thought you two'd have grown out of this by now.
You're one to talk. I can see you getting a little choked up yourself. Seems like you've been holding up pretty well, Agate.
As if there was any doubt. We're making progress, don't get me wrong. But there's still a lot left to take care of.
All the more reason to stay on top of our game from here on.
Oh, Sarah! You're here too!
Nice to see you again. It's been too long.
Man, it sure has. What's it been, like 3 years since you were last here in the Empire? Oh yeah, let me introduce you to Fee. Sup?
Fee? Like,
Phoebe's just
the
like,
Fee?
"Sup?"
That petite powerhouse they keep talking about in all the guild branches?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Sylphide. As you can see, we've heard all about the work you've been doing.
You can just call me Fee. I've heard a thing or two about you guys, too. You know, from Agate and Sherazard.
Oh yeah? Trust them to embarrass us like that.
Speaking of Shera, we still don't know where she is, do we?
Not a clue. We know she's still alive, at least. Way I figure, if she was in trouble, she'd contact us with that thing she's got.
Right. It's only been about 2 weeks since we last heard from her.
She left Heimdall altogether just after that, didn't she?
Yeah, I've got all the other Erebony Embracers looking out for her too.
Yeah, missed a few characters.
Yo!
Oh, Kia!
Nice tackle, Kia. Lloyd, Ellie, I'm glad you guys managed to come.
Of course. We wouldn't miss this.
Oh, I can't help myself. Come here, you two.
Ellie, I can't breathe.
Oh, Tio, I'm so relieved to see you're okay. Yona's been worried about you too, you know.
Oh, you don't say. That's cool. But also, I could really use some air.
Hoo-wee! The dynamic duo's getting bigger and bigger by the day.
Lloyd.
Good to see you, Randy.
Right back at you, Lloyd.
Now, hold on a moment. You didn't think I'd just let that little comment of yours slide, did you?
Who's the dynamic duo? Me and Tio? I don't think we got any taller.
No, not crap. Forget I said anything, alright?
Shame on you, Randy. There are children here.
And we didn't forget about you, Yuna. Kia's been telling us about all you've been up to.
We heard you helped set Tio free. I'm so proud of you.
Well, that was more Class 7 as a whole. It was just part of our mission. As someone who's always looked up to the SSS, it's so great seeing all of you back together again.
What do you mean? You're one of us too, Yuna. Mm-hmm. You're a lot closer to the SSS than you give yourself credit for.
That's right. You carry on the spirit of Crossbell in a way all your own.
I think we're all aware of how much you look up to the SSS. But you know what? It goes both ways. We're just as proud of you too, Yuna. Every one of us.
Thank you.
Well, at the very least,
they are
you've gotten a
part-time.
bit more tame since the first day you bucked into the branch campus.
Come on, Randy! Let me have my moment! Oh, right! Elisa! Over here!
Ellie, you look amazing! It's been too long. I'm so glad you guys finally got the chance to reunite.
Oh, that's right. Elisa and Ellie met up about 3 months ago, huh?
Yep. Elisa's the granddaughter of the Reinford Company's founder. Not to mention a Thor's alumnus.
Thank you, Elisa. Though, I don't think I look even half as good as you. Allow me to congratulate you on your reunion as well.
Aw, they don't need to compete. I'm perfectly happy as Betsy.
I suppose I'd better introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. My name is Reen Schwarzer, graduate of Thor's Military Academy, Class 7. Ellie, Estelle, Joshua, it's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is ours. Elisa's told me quite a bit about you already. Perhaps a bit too much, actually.
Ellie?
We definitely know you by now, after all the stories we've heard. From Tita's letters and Ren. Even Olivier and Toval.
I
What's up,
see.
Clavitz?
Hey,
It's no
Clavitz.
surprise you knew His Highness, but I wasn't aware you knew
Basically.
Toval too.
Yep. We met back on our first trip in Erebonia. He helped us out a bunch. It's good to meet you, Reen. This has definitely been a long time coming. Don't worry. You can loosen up around us. We're the same age, more or less, right?
Got it. I think I'll take you up on that. Looking forward to working with you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Put too many moves on her. Josh will get mad.
As are we.
Oh,
It's been a while, Lloyd.
Like that.
How have you been?
Busy, to say the least. It's been crazy this past year and a half. I really owe you for your help during Operation Birdcage. I'm sure I'll get the chance to return the favor, though. I get the feeling we're gonna be
Surprise.
seeing a lot more of each other. From here on, Reen, we fight on the same side. As equals.
Yeah, since you got it from me, that's the next game I plan on playing after this. And so-
Instructor Reen?
Honestly, I'm not sure I even deserve to shake your hand. I'm sure you've heard about what I've done. The mistake I made.
Reen.
Pressure, even if you didn't stream it.
It's my fault that
please.
the
Oh,
curse
it's
spread
definitely being
throughout
streamed.
not only the Empire, but Crossbell too. It's the same with Northumbria and Jirai as well. Even this awful war with Calvard. I have no idea how I can even begin to apologize.
No,
No.
Reen. That's wrong.
Not even close.
I got another like 80
It's
hours
my
or
duty
so
as a
left.
detective to look
Yeah,
beyond what's on the
he's
surface.
got a long way to go.
You want to know what I see? I see that this was all a setup from the very start. Nothing you could have done would have possibly changed the outcome. I see a man who, despite it all, never fell to despair. A man who continues to push back, even at this very moment. Not just for Crossbell, or even Erebonia, but for the world itself and all who reside in it. Within you lies the strength of countless allies,
Oh,
helping you move
That's this
forward
game.
through whatever may come. I'd like the SSS to be a part of that, Reen. To be one of those allies
Best
there
thumbnail
by your
ever.
side.
Right, coming up right
Empire
here.
or Crossbell, where we're from doesn't matter anymore. Now we're fighting for the world itself. Together.
Lloyd.
This guy, I swear.
Now I understand why you look
charismatic.
up to him the way you do.
Yep.
oh yeah.
Told you he was great.
Wow. How am
We're
I
only
supposed
halfway
to
through
follow
it.
up a speech like that?
Actually, at the
I'll
end of
gladly
the
take your
second
words to
act.
heart. It's good to have
Best
you with us,
thumbnail
Lloyd.
picture ever.
I'll be honest
right
with
here,
you,
Lloyd
our
and
situation
Reen.
is looking grim, and it's only going to get worse from here. But that's never stopped us before. With you on board, we'll overcome every barrier in our way.
Richie.
You got it.
Reen just stood barrier, y'all.
Barrier.
That goes for us, too. We Laburlians got your back.
I see you've saved me the trouble of
You're
rounding
welcome.
you.
What's up, Richie Rich?
Gonna... It's Mama La Gwen!
Principal
Yeah,
Gwyn.
she changed her outfit too.
Right on time. Is everything ready?
Is
Set
she?
aside instead of romance with Lloyd.
General Aurelia Le Guin, commander of the Viceland Army.
Wow. I can tell this
Step on
lady's
me.
a serious badass.
That's an
Still,
understatement.
you have no
She's
idea.
one of the greatest swordmasters of our generation.
Bracers of Laburel, Special Support Section. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Aurelia Le Guin. Well met, all of you. I'd love to chat with each of you individually, of course, but time is of the essence. I suspect our other guests are anxious to get things underway.
What?
I knew it.
Audience.
Well, if it isn't the special support section, I do believe it's been around 2 years since our paths last crossed. though it would seem Arios is not with you this time around.
A pleasure to see you again, your lordship.
Our apologies. Arios had some pressing matters to attend to, though he did make sure to send his regards.
Is that so? I suppose I expected as much. A man in his position seldom has any time to spare. Princess Elphin, I bring you my greetings and condolences both. We received news of Emperor Eugen's condition.
A little bit, yes.
As well as the tragedy that befell Prince Olivert. I can only imagine the pain this must put you through. You have my deepest sympathies.
And you have my sincerest appreciation, your lordship. I must admit, I didn't expect to be able to meet with you so soon.
Nor did I. A silver lining in the dark cloud that brought us here.
Oh.
Lady Mildine, allow me to thank you once again for the invitation.
The gratitude is ours, your lordship. It's an honor to receive you.
Ha ha! This is quite an extraordinary crowd we have here. Correct me if I'm wrong, SSS, but it was 2 years ago that we last met as well, was it not?
Yes, back at the trade conference.
It's good to see you again, sir.
Princess Elphin, Lady Mildine, I don't believe I've ever formally had the pleasure. Though I suppose in a way we aren't entirely unfamiliar with each other. I had the privilege of meeting your brother, you see, back during the conference.
Ah, yes, he mentioned you before. Pleased to finally make your acquaintance. Knowing you're here helps put into perspective the true scale of Operation Meal Mirage.
It's an honor to have you. We do appreciate you taking the time to come. After all, I'm sure you of all people have been particularly busy of late, President Rocksmith.
Yep.
What? No way!
Guess what?
So that's how this is gonna go.
I don't even know how to react.
How silly of us. I didn't realize we had neglected to make our introductions.
In that case, allow me to go first.
What's Von Bartholomew?
I am Albert von Bartolomeus, Grand Prince of the Principality of Remiferia.
That's where I want.
It's a pleasure to meet you, students and alumni of Thor's Military
Just call him
Academy.
Albert.
Yeah.
And I'm Samuel Rocksmith, President of the Republic of Calvard. I'm sure I'm the last person you would expect to see here.
Yeah.
It's not Prince.
Prince Albert is one thing, but President Rocksmith?
Indeed.
Yeah, it's like a
And in
deeper
person, no less. What's the president of Calvard doing here? We're on the verge of war.
That is exactly why I chose to attend, Machius Regnitz.
Machius.
And you must be the acting Duke Alberea. And, you're Fee Clausel, correct?
Let me guess. She told you. As I suspected,
these two.
you work for Calvert's Central Intelligence Department.
Yep. I kind of did have a spoiler like that when we were helping our brother. We see silent. Helen.
That's right. I'm a second
They-
lieutenant
they,
in the
doctor?
CID, as well as a member of the Special Force Hercules. Thanks for your help before, by the way.
I'm Lucy Sayland, Private Secretary to the Grand Prince. For those of you we met before, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Now I understand. You were investigating Erebonia's internal affairs to prepare for today's meeting.
Wait, back up a sec. If the heads of Remiferia and Calvert are here, then...
There's only one more big nation we're missing.
Big nation we're missing.
Oh, no way. It is who I thought it was, isn't it?
It's
Chloe!
Well, there's somebody else there.
I didn't see it. I saw Chloe.
Liberl has just as much a stake in this as anyone else, after all.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna. No, that's.
It's the Princess of
That's
Liberl. And beside her...
Man, today's just full of surprises, isn't it?
It's Daddy Bright.
I have to say, this is the most luxurious ship I've ever seen.
Thank you once again for inviting us.
Ellie! The guy, look at her 3D model. Daddy. Oh, she looks so good.
Oh, but
He
he
is
looks
bright.
better.
Daddy bright. Lieutenant General. Look at him. Beast. Kicked my ass.
My name is Claudia von Auslis.
Bear. I met
I will be
him.
participating on behalf of Queen Alicia II.
Sorry guys, it ad's about to play and I can't pause it.
To make your acquaintance, everyone.
I can pause it.
Cassius Bright, Lieutenant.
You can
we're gonna
pause it.
Yeah, we got pause going on. Ads are playing, so I don't want people to miss it.
Yeah, I actually met Kyle Abear, who does the voice of Cassius Bright.
Oh, so
a few years ago. Very cool dude. Very cool guy.
Voiced by Christina V. Cassius Bright. Oh, her.
Abear.
How would you spell that way?
That's just the way. Well, I don't know. That's just the way he has his name.
Herbert, damn it. So how do you feel about so far? I get Claudia, new user. Come on, give me Chloe back.
I was more excited for Cassius. I was like, huh?
I've dealt with Cassius. I've heard him. No one talks about Chloe anymore. Gunk, yeah, I do need. Good time to check it on food. Yep, take your time. I got about a minute left before ads are done.
Yeah, there's a lot of talking involved in this, so it's always good to hydrate yourself.
My God.
Oh, it only gets better. It only gets better from here.
I play her in Palm. Cool.
Yeah, you do. You get to go around and talk to everybody and play Palm Party and Vantage Masters.
Yeah, Lloyd's Advantage Masters. The best part is yet to come. There's more.
Oh yeah, there's more. Oh yeah, the finale is near. You're getting to the finale of this act, so you're getting to the good shit.
Him down. Where is he? Where's the bird?
Talk to everyone times 5. I don't know if it's that.
I had to do with the other party. Literally, I had to talk to everyone,
times.
and then talk to him again, and then talk to him again, and then move on to talk to him again. And then by the time we're done, there's another set of talking to him again.
There's some talking involved, and then there's some battles involved. Lots of battles involved toward the end of this act. So, where you get to use some of these people that you just met.
I get to use Rocksmith. Come on, fat boy. Let's see you fight.
I was talking about Lloyd and all them people.
I know. It would be hilarious if you got to fight with the president. If you think
you don't get to use Cassius. You don't use Cassius. You don't use Lloyd. You don't use Rocksmith.
Wait till you see how many talking you need to do.
I don't want to think about
welcome back, everyone. Time to get back into the game. Start, but
General of the Royal Army of Liberl. Unfortunately, we don't really have time for pleasantries. How about we get straight down to business?
Oh, okay. Well, let's get down to business. Okay. Let's get down to business. I actually watched that movie yesterday.
I watched Puss in Boots. Power.
Yep.
Oh, nice hair extensions. When did you manage to do that? Everyone's seen you without the hair extensions. What's the point of putting them in?
Video
in the character.
Magic.
It is. Magic of hair extensions. Turn that off. This feels more like a summit than an informal meeting. Formal meeting of different parties. Yeah, but you, Sis Angelica, must have known this was coming, right? Yes. Usually planned to include representatives from powers outside Arabonia right from the beginning. Though we had no idea who exactly would be invited. Or... magic. Find the type in the dark hole. Studio. Find the tool. No, we had no idea who exactly would be invited. Attendance. Turns out Operation Mille Mirage has many influential backers. And the Lieutenant General of Liberal, yeah, is among them. what I thought it was. Yes, he is bright. A tactical genius who stopped the Empire's invasion during the 100-Day War. Got lucky. After the war, he left the army and worked at a bracer for a while. He and my father were good friends. I think I remember something involving him around 4 years ago. Right, when multiple Erebonian branches of the guild were blown up. When the anomalies started in the barrel, he joined the army. And now he's having a friendly chit-chat with the president of Calvard. The country is about to get invaded by Erebonia. That Muse is an excellent matchmaker. He even reached out to Inferior. Inferior is in a similar situation as Libo right now. The Empire is pressuring both of them to allow an army safe passage. Neither are particularly willing to do so, but they fear retaliation should they decline. Refusal could be construed as siding with Calvard. All nations can't afford to be assertive against the overwhelming power of the belligerent Erebonia. Yeah, it'll probably be the main topic of discussion today, I think. While those nations can't openly oppose the Empire, we, along with racers in the special support section, are more free to take action. This is a good opportunity to speak with the other parties involved. Not just LaBelle and Crossbill, Syria and Calvard too. There's no better time for us to exchange information. And also the ideal time to speak one's mind freely. Hey dudes! That's all everybody. Right now they are. Due to the curse. This is a war game to begin with. It really is. All is the main part. After discussing how I'd conclude, I'd like to speak to the Grand Prince and the President himself. That guts. I'll give you that. But I wouldn't mind exchanging a few words with him. And I'd like to talk with Ellie. There's time. Crown Prince Caladia, too. We all want to talk to Chloe. Seriously. Guess this is your best shot at getting close to her. Stay away from the royalty, Ash. By the way, Ash, don't you and Joshua go way back? Look, that ain't confirmed. And I don't really remember him. Still, you two might want to talk and clear things up. Yeah. That's what it's about, isn't it? There's going to be a dinner after the main talks. Talk about more personal stuff then. The principal invited us here. So there's no point in acting like wallflowers. Make the most of it. Should go around and talk to the attendees myself. I definitely want to check in with those from the Barrow and Crossbow. Magic, what is that? Oh, you. Might as well talk to the representatives from Cal. And time for more talking. All right, your party is template to stand it. Look, everyone magic. Oh, there. Hi. Yeah. Claws are so sharp. Meow. Oh, yes, so sharp. Go claw something. Right, cat. And the main story progresses once you see the required sub of it. Alrighty then. When you resume control, the game wants you to talk to everybody in order to progress the story. It's all marked with the right
check your map.
exclamation.
That's all you gotta do.
Right now, if you visit Lloyd and Company, there's a times you can challenge him. Vintage Master. Beating him for the first time will give you the dock home. Lloyd!
Just talk to everybody, man.
Oh. Alright. I don't want to talk to him first. I want to find Lloyd.
Oh, good lord.
There. The world's at the brink of destruction. We gotta play Vintage Master.
God.
Oh my god, there's so many of you. This is intimidating. Hey, Grace. There's Lloyd. I found him.
Lloyd.
I found Lloyd. You bulked up since I last saw you, Lloyd. You haven't grown taller.
Later.
Yeah. You haven't grown taller as much as you got wider in the shoulders. Life's on a run better than hitting the gym. I had to get my outfits retailored. Oh, I didn't notice. You see him every day. That difference isn't as obvious. But he looks more like his brother now, doesn't he? Yeah, longer hair. I realized he had long. Does look a lot like his older brother. Lloyd is his goal in life. It's his destiny. I've only seen him in his pictures, but yeah, I'd say so too. And I've only had his height too. Get that baby face. Is it Guy Bannings you are referring to? He was once a high-ranking officer at the Crossbow Police Department, but died in the line of duty 5 years ago. Yeah, we used to live nearby. I only know him from visions of the past, seen here and there. He was super tall and seemed like a really reliable guy. Yeah, I feel like such a kid compared. But there's no use in wishing I was more like my brother. I've got to play the cards I've been dealt. It's me you've got, not him. And I'm determined as can be to end this and work towards independence for Crossbell. Wouldn't it be re-independence?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Spoken like a true leader. It's no wonder me and Kia in the same photo is so adorable. I'm like, oh my god, the adorable and cuteness of our love. You were able to shake himself and Instructor Reen off during our encounter 2 years ago. They need I would probably be a sucker for it. Wouldn't get it. But just like a model system like Kia and Altini and just hanging out. Guaranteed it would sell. It's like a little picnic one, right? I mean, Lloyd's belt just hanging on this. Imagine if it was life. Yeah, that thing would be like off the loops and everything else falling out. The buckle would like just fall. Lloyd's been through a lot. In fact, I might have had it easier than him. It's news to me that he had a brother, though. His brother sounded like an amazing person, too. Oh my god. More.
Yeah, I told you, there's a lot of talking.
Instructor Reen. Aren't you busy playing nice with everyone? Well, we got to make the most of this opportunity. Lloyd, there's a lot for us to catch up on. Love to get a drink or two with you. We had the time, but... Wait, I'm coming too. He's just like dedicated. How about we go to a place I know when this thing lands? Got some pretty nice... Brandy!
Brandy!
Alright. That's just... Actually, that reminds me. Where's your Mao? Busy everywhere right now. Yes, yeah. Welcome back. Haven't missed much. There's a bunch of different factions at play here, both within and outside of everybody. The other members of the SSS are close allies, not busy. Too OP to be in this game. I'm mad she's not here. So, it's Shadow Cold Steel, the most recent. The games? Games, yes. Cold Steel, I think what? First one came out like 6 years.
So far as the most recent one that's come out in the West. Actually, I think, well...
Yeah, Western release, this one.
The most recent one that's come out, but then Trails from Zero came out as well.
Yeah.
That's
so Zero came out, like DJ said, and though it's an older game, it was finally released on the Western front officially. Then Azure will come out. Reveries will be out. Reveries will be the latest of the Cold Steel game, up to date. And then I think there's like 2 more coming out. Like Kuro 1 and 2.
Let's see, they're
they're on the East right now.
Let's see, Azure comes out in March, Reverie comes out in July, Naira comes out sometime in the fall, And they still have Kuro 1 and Kuro 2, which have not come out yet.
Basically, another erasure.
Kuro starts a whole new arc with all new people. So.
Calvard.
Yeah, it's the Calvard arc, so it has new characters and stuff in it compared to the Cold Steel. So, yeah.
Then we'll just have another huge arc where they all greet up again. Yes.
And Reverie is like the combination of Crossbell and they call it Crossbell.
Reverie comes after this one. That would come out this year. So the filler gap, because by the time I finish this one, I should have some kind of gap between this and Reverie, where I'll start playing Arise. And when that's done, hopefully there's some kind of type of start playing, so I just follow it.
Well, I gotta play Azure in March, so.
Much harder than Zero. The other members of the SSS are close allies, all busy dealing with them. Like Noel, Chief Sergei, Dudley, and Arios. That's right. Brandon and Wazzy helped us out sometimes too. Sonia and Meryl, yeah. I have been keeping their heads down. They can't do much, considering their position. The members of the same Crossbow Guardian Fort that was absorbed by the Imperial Army. Both very capable officers. They have the same objective we do, but different obligations. Not related to the contents of today's meeting. Starting to get a clearer picture. Can't help but to get an idea of the match. And that all the people meet General LeGuin fighted here. Lucky. We've been fighting up to this. All doggy.
Yeah, there's a lot of
couple fights coming up.
There'll be a lot of talky before you get to more fighty.
Yeah. Why you want to get to a fight? Well,
no, there won't be any fight tonight, I don't think.
On the guy, it's like just talk to people, and then there's like it displays some fight information. But it's like, yeah. I'm impressed. You ever think about becoming a detective? I doubt I could match up to the pro. Talk while fighting. That's the new thing in game. It really is. Like Kuro and that Kuro. The dragon. Music game too. I doubt I could match up to the pros. Okay. Can someone tell me what's going on? Or even Arise? I see a lot of that chatting.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of that going on in Arise. You'll find that out when you play it.
Play the demo, I'm like, God, they talk a lot. Same here. The only thing I know for sure is that these two gotta stop showing off. And you have the unclouded eye. Sorry, fights and fights. I believe you are just projecting, Instructor Randy. You'd do the same if you tried, Randy. Hey, I'm not sure I like what you're saying, Keto. Been chatting with Lloyd's group for a while. Vintage Masters! You know, I don't think I've ever run out of things to chat with. But if you could bring up just one more thing. I heard that from Yuna that you play a bit of Vengeance Master. I play against Kia from time to time, so if you're ever raring for a match, no. Oh yeah, you're on. Though, we have to make sure things don't get too out of hand. You're telling me. Alright, let's play. It's time to duel. Alright, so we're gonna try this back. With my range card. By the way, healing is fun in Arise. That was like a more enjoyable version of 4G. Really? I mean, I tried the demo, but I didn't really get the hang of it. I ended up just playing the attack. At the beast. And counterattacks. Ooh, yay. I'll do. Yeah, I think this thing counts. Let's see. Alright, what we got here? Counterattack, deal +2 damage. So, do one. You up here. Guard my range card here. All right, give me another range card. All right, so. Let's see, deals in a row, deals in a row.
Looks national championship. This national championship college football game is a blowout already.
All right, I could buffed it. Always a card game. Yep, always a card game. Got a range. One. Give me another range. The range target.
Huh?
All right. Just row, out, line. Card game. Oh man, this is gonna last 2 more streams. There. Here. Because it's Dicom's got 1 HP card. 10, 11. Attack. Okay. Go for him. I gotta heal. All right.
Don't take out that MasterCard.
Ranger start tagging.
Lloyd's over there going, daggum, Marine, you're kicking my ass.
There we go. As long as I got my range back there and they're guarded, I got this. A lot of healing cards over here. It's probably
You got a
fun.
lot of cards on your board too. Oh, good lord, just kill him already.
Can't. Nothing's gonna hit him in the back.
You got Blix cards, nail him.
Well, but I need to take care of those healing ones, or they're going to
Oh
just
yeah,
heal.
get rid of those.
Okay. There. Not much left. I could. Would be a good backup.
Cards left. Oh my god. Poor Lloyd.
Dang, you're good at this.
Alright, now we get to talk to everyone. Let's see, after the talking to everyone, move to the lobby. Right. Oh, more talking! Yeah, whatever. My friend said to me, what rhymes with orange? I said, no it doesn't. What? Well, it says what rhymes with orange? The asking is saying the word what rhymes with orange. It's awesome. Ringer rhymes with orange. Orange rhymes. It's my bot, by the way. Well, I'm sure I'm lucky. Getting invited on board to the Prince Rule, carry out an exclusive interview. So many interesting people, all in one place. Elatio, Alyssa, and even Emma of the Hexen clan. This has gotta be fate. Adios must be guided me here to interview you all. What do you say? Maybe later, if it doesn't take too long. Sorry, but I'd prefer to keep me out of your papers. Ever the keen journalist, great. You're such a nosy journalist. You know who we need here? We need Dorothy and Philip. Oh. Who are those two at? You should be aware of this, but you won't be allowed to publish anything about this in the foreseeable future. About the freedom of the press. Just. I understand that being invited is top secret to get together. Great privilege. I won't be able to write about it for a while. At least you have some material. But once international relationships become normalized, maybe I'll get the green lights. Publish a special report on them. After all, my duty as a journalist is to observe and document important events. That's definitely an important role. Dorothy. How Neil. That was not. That's a sensible approach to take. I would take I would take everything she said. A journalist invited to a top secret thing has to be a privilege. You're hoping that materials you collect here will win you the Pulitzer Prize, aren't you? Hey, anyways, there's no harm in it, is there? I missed my chance last year and the year before. Grace, unless working in... Whatever her reasons, must have impressed the right people.
Hi, Ichigo. How are you? Wanna come up here, baby? Come on. Come on, Kiki.
The man of the hour.
Come visit?
Green Shores. Would you agree to an interview? I'm not at liberty to talk about a lot of things. Grace, you're putting on the spot. She's very single-minded about interviewing people, but she's a nice person who will help at all too. Green, look like Grace, walking around and sniffing out info. Well, not like I'm not curious. By the way, I was surprised that Vita didn't show up. Tomorrow I should have a new patch out if you're all caught up. Violets. Me too. I left the barrier and vanished somewhere. It worries me a little. Yeah, it's kind of suspicious. Nervous. You're nervous. She's plotting something. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, and she's helped us numerous times. But Vita known to pursue pretty questionable. I think we should give her the benefit of the doubt. Innocent until proven guilty, right? Thanks, Ring. If only the same could be said to my mother. Human Arena raised a wonderful daughter. There's no way she could be a bad person. Oh, thanks. That was nice of you. Joyce, it's a scoop. Hey guys, head time. Oh, gonna pause. We'll get back to it. Just got back. What's up? Oh, I said patch day tomorrow. Just curious if you're all caught up with current comp. If not, it's still there for. So I'm debating if I want to take an early out tomorrow. One of my resolutions not take not this, but very limited. We're gonna have it early. All good. It's there for you though. Because tomorrow I also got to call probably do it because I got to call my bank. They called me today, but I have to call them after work tomorrow. The plumber called today. They said they'll send someone out. They can't send someone out till the 23rd. Like, well, it's not absolute emergency, but it doesn't need that fixed. So they're gonna come out and give me an estimate and everything. I'm breaking up. Damn it. Stupid microphone. I have to adjust it. It's getting really choppy. But what I was saying is I got the plumber coming out, gotta call my bank, and I'll probably just take off early tomorrow. Right there. Oh, let's see. Timer here. History! Thank you very much for the subscription. 3 months. I appreciate it, man. Always grateful. 3 is final 2. There might be one more. Wait, we've already had 1, 2. Might be the last one. Yeah, might be the last one. I don't see an expansion coming out for a while. So maybe another one, because although the game came out, it's an entirely new arc, so they might have an additional one. No, it's definitely the second one. Because we've only had 1 raid. We'll have 1 more. We'll definitely have 1 more. Because we'll be entering the 2nd tier of the raids. There'll be a 3rd tier later. Fan Fest is in July, so I'll find out then. Yes. Because then we'll probably have 1 more tier of the 8-man raid. Other raid for Pandemonium. We just had, actually, the Pandemonium, when it comes out, will be its 3rd tier. And 24 man's on its 2nd. Probably. Yeah, there's usually a 3-tier system on it. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Do I sense a scoop? Why an Ashen Chevalier so sweet to you? Are you perhaps in a relief? Ace control yourself. Yep. Sorry. You can tell her off any number of times. She goes right back to MO right away. By the way, I noticed you're playing some WoW a while ago. That's my brother. And he's I gave him access to my account. So if it's them, it's my little brother. Alright.
Thanks.
Down here. Thanks. My friends have been trying to get me to play. Sorry, they've been trying to get me to play WoW, but I cannot. I thought I even. I never dreamed to be in the presence of the President of Calvard and the Grand Prince of Remfuria, Crown Prince Claudia, and Lieutenant General Cassius. Man, this place is cramped top to bottom with bigwigs. Me, on the other hand, is some schmuck with our airship. What am I doing here, mingling with them? What's the problem? You're great at mingling. And besides, you have been helping out Lloyd and Green a bunch. No reason for you not to. Gotcha. You regret not doing Classic when it was bumping. That's it. Yeah, I kind of wanted to go back to Classic. At the same time, I didn't want to pay another subscription.
Well, hello, Ichigo. Are you gonna fall asleep beside me?
I heard that about it. But they literally brought out Burning Crusade. They should have kept Classic for a long time before they brought out Burning. Besides, you've been alright, that part. By the way, thanks for helping me and I get across the border in the Empire. Things would have been way harder without you. Tita, I told you that was no big deal. You saved my bacon too in Heimdall. Seems like Kapua Delivery Service is always there to help when we're in a pinch. Your services are a lifeline for the guild too. Everyone's very thankful to have you guys around. You don't work for Jaegers, and you stay away from the shady business. That counts in your favor too. At least
you go.
Knacks around.
I'll get
Are they ready to get rid of it? Oh, wait. No, Burning Crusade didn't have it. Knacks came out again in Wrath of Leech King. But yeah, with the new raid point, no one's going to do Knacks anymore. I kind of wanted just to explore the old Knacks because I never got to. Now I kind of missed that chance. But look, it's a business, and we do what we do in order to return a profit. Oh, she's blushing. Ooh. You guys, stop it. Really like teasing her, huh?
Calm down.
Don't worry.
Ichigo's just laying here beside me all of a sudden. Now he's going to get up and run around.
Cuddles. Thieves, as well as the branch
camp.
camp.
He's not cuddling. He's just sitting beside me.
Used to be with
You want some pet?
Kapua Byron.
Ichigo's not a cuddle cat, that's for sure.
Magic only does.
He likes for a few minutes, and then he's like, "I'm done."
Remember, let's see, there was a Kapua delivery service used to be Sky Bandits, but they seem like decent people.
Are you watching the stream?
Look again. Hey, Ring. You're quite the social butterfly today. Just making sure I get to talk to everyone. Cassius is next on my list. I'll be the last. Makes sense since you both studied with Master Kafai, after all. If I'm being honest, I'm not really sure why he and Chloe agreed to come all the way here. And I don't know what to think about this Duchess. Fucking Pepper. Diane. This whole meeting is giving me some bad vibes.
You good?
We're going to be betrayed.
You good, kitty? I love you.
So December 1st, 2020 was Knacks release, and then June 1st, 2021 was BC. Yeah, way too. I agree. Literally like within 6 months. They should have kept that thing for like 2 years. Let's see. Actually, did I beat? Yeah, I think I beat Knacks when it came out. I mean, Wrath. Yuze's not a bad person, I promise. I can only imagine she must have been planning this for a while. She tries not to show it, but the situation as an Empire was probably bothering her a lot. You noticed too, didn't you, Instructor? Yeah, I did. Yeah, Lily gets 6 months. That's terrible. But from what I've heard, Yuna saw right through her when they met back up.
Sure, you may also be a genius who can come up with plans to change the fate of the world, but that's beside the point. There's no way an ordinary girl like you would be okay with a plan that would cost millions of people their lives, is there?
Her mask fell for a second then. She's only 16 too, even younger than Fee. I heard this and that about the family. The Duke before the last was widely believed to be a just and wise noble. When he died in an accident, his younger brother inherited the title, but all he cared about was his personal interest.
Oh, it's Duke Cayenne Pepper.
He's a little bit of a pepper. Yuze's foolish uncle even stirred up the Civil War, and their families was about to be stripped of their title and privilege. And yet, here we are, with Muse as the mastermind behind a plan to save the world. She's got more guts than they do on the ship. I think I can empathize with her more than after hearing that. Yeah, me too. Judging from what I've heard, it's no surprise she understands. There's no telling how... There's no telling how these talks will go until they're over and done with. Uncle Croy. Yeah, Uncle Croy. But regardless of what major events are set in motion, we must not forget about the individuals that will be swept up. Muse is one of those individuals, so do me a favor and stay by her side. I doubt you need me to tell you that, though. You really are amazing. Huh? You really just say what you think. Stop beating around the bush, huh? I see now why Tita compares you to the sun. You're bright, and you just dispel any shadows of doubt in it. Thanks for the advice. That was my intention all along, but I needed the kick to get around to. That's why it's Elvis love. Stop flirting with it. Josh will get mad. Glad to help. Good luck. Thanks. Got another one. Apparently I can't read sometimes. Oops. I was about to play 14, but then it went into maintenance. Actually, I already thought it was in maintenance.
Pat, honey, get down. No.
I think it's like a 4 or 6 hour maintenance. Still, there's something I've been dying to know. You and Joshua are together, right? But how far exactly have you guys gone? Damn, Fee, right to the point.
Jesus, Fee.
That's some out of the blue. Don't try to wiggle out of it now. I'm burning with curiosity, too. You wouldn't have tried to dodge the question unless...
What are you doing?
Whoa.
The cat treats are over here, not over there.
Here you go. Why are you all bugging me about it? I can't tell you when Reen's right there. What if he hears? Looks like they're talking about something personal. I don't want to be a third wheel. I better go. No, I got it. What's up, Estelle? Still no progress? Need some cheering up? I wouldn't say that. Just, hey, knock it off with the leading questions. Probably shouldn't be listening to this. 100% listen to this. I'm curious too.
They can talk to the rest of the boys over there.
Man, you guys are swarming, Ren. Hey, Kurt and Ash. Good to see you again. Happy to have your instructor back. Yes, very much so. It was only possible thanks to everyone's help.
Eating cat food.
6 p.m. Oh, 6 p.m. tomorrow? Good. I thought it was the 6 a.m. Oh, whoa. It's 6 p.m. tonight. Oh, I got you. I thought I missed that now. I guess it was pretty impressive with that sort of his. Really see where he got the name Heavy Blade. That's right, you are on the West Coast. Those two weren't bad either. I might have taken a couple swings, but it was just one of many taking part in Operation Buster. Same goes for me and Kia. Maybe our timing was lucky, but credit goes to everyone equally. Joshua, Ash. Don't the two of you have something important to talk about? Ren. He's right. Don't put it off. Everything's going to shit right now. There's no guarantees you'll be able to see each other again. Yes, you should sort things out now. There's no denying that Raquel has become home to you, Ash. But I'm sure there's value in learning about the place that... So who's the Zach and Aerith love couple? Or is that... They're never met. Zach and Aerith? Like, Joshua and Estelle? They're from Sky. They've been... What is it? So basically the concept is Estelle and Cassius are father-daughter. Joshua is adopted. Estelle and Joshua basically have fallen in love and they're the couple, but during the whole process they go through where he disappears and she's off finding him and then they're together and then the whole world basically ends and back and forth. But basically a Zack and Aerith. The Adventures of Agate and Ash. We need a side story of these two. But I'm sure they're... Oh, wait. I already said that part. Emma was just a small village. had no more than a few dozen inhabitants. As a result, there was few children living there. Lue was the oldest at 16. My sister, Karen, was 15. There was 6. But there was another boy, too. He was 3 years old. He was too young to play with us much. But ever since he was a baby, we looked after him. Gotta ask, as too many JRPGs don't have or do terrible with character. Yeah, actually, it's not too bad in here. It's more of a no one really gets together. I mean, you do see romantic scenes for Guy when Phil and Joshua get reunited, but for I think called Crossbell, the romance there are kind of just like not they flirt, but they're non-existent type stuff. But except he hates Tita, and I get really yeah, I absolutely despise that one. Josh and Estella developed enough. Yeah, they did a really good job developing it. Yeah, but they keep trying to. Tita's like 10, Agate was like 20. They're like, oh, they're like lovers. No. To a degree. Yeah. Cold Steel's Reen and Alyssa. Yeah, they really pushed for that one. Yeah. But no progress. Ever since he was a baby, we looked after him. I was looking forward to playing with him when he was a little older. He was almost like a little brother to me. But then those peaceful days abruptly ended. A group of Jaeger dropouts posing as a royal army opened fire on the villagers. I watched as Jan and Emilia were shot. Blood everywhere. Their son fell to the ground, blood all over his clothes. We fled, we ran and ran, too afraid to look back. Survival was the only thing on our minds. That boy didn't die, though. He had merely fainted from shock. We had no idea. Eventually, we made it out of the village. You mean so if all you guys fainted in shock and didn't wake up, you'd be alright? You unfully realized the RPG. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Clever. We had no idea. Eventually, we made it out of the village. Lue stayed behind to distract our pursuers. He told me and Karen to keep running. But we got ambushed by another group of Jaeger dropouts. It does that too, in a way. That was an awesome part of Xenogears. Me and Ellie. And there's development with one other. Okay. I don't think I've ever played all the Xenogears. I have to go back and play this. But we got ambushed by another group of Jaegers. There's the harmonica. Joshua. That's really heart-wrenching. I've heard it before, but it gets me every time. That's what happened 14 years ago. At least, that's how I remember it. The boy we left behind might have a different perspective on that incident. He may have hated us for escaping without him. I can't blame him. The bullet you fired at the Emperor, you didn't. Should have been for me. Joshua. All right, Reen. It was a shock when I heard about what happened in Heimdall. I realized the burden that boy from Hemel had to live with. That music. Two leads in Xenogears. Kurt keep thinking, why no one notices about me wearing a hat? I'm glad in Star Ocean. The Kinneys get to be bunkin'. I've actually only ever played one Star Ocean. That was 5, I think it was. I would like eventually play the other ones. But even though I felt immense guilt
Lay down and go to sleep.
that we hadn't checked to see if he was alive, that we hadn't taken him with us, there was another feeling too. Overwhelming joy. I can't say how happy it made me when I found out he had survived. Joshua. He was near Masterpiece. I had to play it. I've only played Star Ocean 2. I think I've seen my brother play 2. think it might have been. When they realize they're in a computer. Thanks for being patient and listening to this long story of mine. Don't know why you bothered telling me when it's not got nothing to do with me, but it wasn't entirely boring. Managed to stay awake till the end. Ash. Huh. Glad to hear it. Thanks, Ash. The Hamel tragedy took place about the same time I was first taken to Ymir. Glad Ash was able to hear Joshua's story. It wasn't released on PS4 like the rest of the West. Yeah, the 4D stuff, yeah, in my opinion, was terrible. Yeah, when they broke through the wall and then they had to like leave. Yeah, that's the one my brother played. I'm not sure which one it was. Version 2 gets a Steam release. I'll buy it. I would definitely buy them because I would like to play them. I could emulate them. Oh, I didn't notice you were there, instructor. Hey, Reen. Dude, eavesdropping much? Sorry about that. But the same event Joshua was talking about pretty much changed the course of my life too. So it's at least a little relevant to me. I said events of Ash. I thought you said Joshua's story had nothing to do with you. Well played. She got you there. He's wearing a hat inside. Because the fedora. Doors always welcome. Whatever. Screw all the old drama. We got plenty of new drama we could talk about instead. For example, what's going on with you and Russell, huh? The hell are you talking about? Huh? Oh, why don't you share that's where the rest of the class? Reen, it's not like Ren, Irene. My soprano would not approve. So improper. They all look like fancy folk. Well, and I got it free on the shop, so I was like, he's gonna wear a fedora. I didn't ask the same question to Vitamin One. I only wear it for streams. I don't wear it off. Could. I have. But I do wear my Hawaiian shirts everywhere. Yeah, there you go. There you go, yeah. It's my house. In the middle of the street, my house. Anyways, damn, you can't even see what's right in front of your face, old man. We all know what's going on. It's obviously to anyone with half a brain. Who are you calling old, little brat? I'm only 28. Oh, to be 28 again. Why are we even talking about this?
28, yeah, I wish.
It's a very Ash way to change the topic. He used to be such a crybaby. I'm glad Eddie has kept him safe. Not just her. Thanks to a number of our kind-hearted people. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that story with us, Joshua. Of course. Thank you as well, Reen, for all you've done to help.
Next room.
Next. Wait, hold on. They all have like this little sign. Cut the crap, man. Why the hell would you even say something like that? What? I'm just curious. Seriously though, if you don't make a move, some other guy will sweep Tito off her feet. Ash, we're about to get murdered.
Walk away. He has a big.
It's a murder scene. All I see is red. Before I do that, I have to re-talk to because I always say something. I'm sorry for all the trouble Grace caused you. Rest assured, I will be scolding her later. That's alright, really. It wasn't that bad. Not sure if anything Grace did deserve Sally's death stare. It's so fun to be back here with so many of our friends. Yeah, for sure. Wish Rishia was here so we could properly apologize to her and Lloyd about how we first met. I'll just have to wait till next time. Okay, now.
Next.
Tell me.
Hey, look, it's Elise, Eustace, and Elliot, and
all fancy people. What was the latest LoH game? I want to check out its gameplay. This one. Oh, the latest
this one.
Western release is this one. Technically, the Eastern release, which is available now, and you can get the whole patch so it becomes in English, is on Steam. That's like Kuro 1, and I think maybe Kuro 2.
Kuro 2
But for Western release, Cold Steel 4. Japanese-wise, Kuro 2. It's on Steam, I think. The Calvert
on
arc.
Steam yet.
Oh, is Choose not on Steam? What the hell? Oh, he's playing Western. Kuro is on Steam then. Yeah, Kuro.
Kuro is the most I think the Kuro is the most recent one on Steam. I don't know. I don't play games
I think
on Steam.
Kuro might be on. That's the new arc. About the Kuro patch, it's gone again. I'm sure you'll. It's out there. Find someone that has it and patch it in. That's nuts. This coffee is excellent.
I play games on Steam, so I don't keep up with it.
Usually where I go from it. It's the biscuits are great. They're inferior specialties. Glad you to your liking. That's why I played Crisis Core, and I'm glad I did because I ain't gonna lie, I had to kind of cheat to get that damn BMW finished. I sped up the game, and it still took an additional 12 hours of game time to finish that damn thing off. I managed to do it in 30 minutes. But, holy hell. I ain't ashamed to admit it. Crisis Core Reunion, yeah. By gone, I mean it was going to be made only because he's in this. But, yeah. Also, you mean it was like never created? I'm sure there'd be like fan-based translation. I just used DMW material for that. I missed an AFK. But the thing is, they don't always proc, like Genesis and such like that don't always proc. So what I did is I went AFK for 3 days for 8 hours each. So basically at nighttime, at work, at nighttime, nothing procced. Pissed me off, nothing procced. So what I had to do was I put on 2 Lucky Stars, 4 of the ones I was working on, like Genesis, Cloud, and Aerith are the ones I was working on. I sped up the game and I kept, whenever Cessnays would proc, the Lucky Stars, it put me in Heavenly. And I just kept that active. And still, it took an additional 12 hours to proc Aerith, Cloud, and the final one of Genesis. So I had very poor RNG luck with it. Let's see. Afternoon coffee and biscuits. What a wonderful custom. I could get used to this. Yeah. And since that was the last achievement I needed, I was like, you know, I don't. So true. I was worried that you'd be pretty unapproachable since you're the Grand Prince's secretary. I was surprised to learn you're not much older than us, though. You're really young for your position. Got Lucky Stars and cleared them. I just let it run. I beat all the missions beforehand, though, and collected all the loot. My situation is quite different. I'm close friends with Prince Alphen. I've been appointed especially for this occasion. My family is quite well known in Inferior. You might have heard of the Salins. Let me think. Where have I heard that name before? A certain doctor. The Allen Company produces medical equipment shipped worldwide. Inferior is famous being at the forefront of medical research, which becomes a bartering chip in relationship with the nation. Let's see, restart it with DMW. Rinse and repeat. Appreciate release a mission content patch or Crisis Core. We need Minerva level difficulty for every boss in the game. He's actually not that difficult. Like, I boosted my stats up and whooped her ass, but that was on easy. Let's see, I already said that. Silence family, besides owning a prosperous medical company, has strong connections in government. You've done your homework. The current state of affairs is deeply worrying for Inferior. Our country is small and relies on advanced technology and scientific research to maintain afloat. We're not prepared to deal with this war. At least, I understand your predicament. I wish there was something we could do to help. Well,
there's only normal and hard in Crisis Core. There is no easy mode.
Yeah, there's no easy mode. Let's talks go first. I was wondering what her special secretary position was. Thoughts? She's very good with words, though. It's easy to see things from her perspective. She encourages others to side with her. Grand Prince made the right choice appointing her. Alright, before we continue again. Oh my god, there was only one with them? Oh, we got ads coming in, so I'm gonna run those. Did you play? I played on PC, yeah. No. Minerva was easy because I had boosted my vitality up. I was basically max stacks except for magic, so her attacks didn't hurt me, and I basically did 100,000 damage freaking hit. Though I almost had her beat before I boosted all those stats. I had her down to about 200 million HP, and then I goofed up because you basically have to have like almost a perfect dodge or a lot of Phoenix downs, which you can steal 99 Phoenix downs from her. So she's not that difficult. And then I got the timing down for her attacks, and I'm just dodging all her attacks. But when you get the last part of her phase, she starts doing 3 consecutive attacks in a row, and you got to dodge, 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 get 1 or 2 hits, and then back out, dodge, dodge, dodge. There's no easy mode.
Or you can use, or also somebody use a bunch of Phoenix Downs, and you get killed, and it brings her up back.
That's basically what I was doing too. So if she hit me, but when you get to that phase at the end where she does 3 consecutive, as soon as you get up, before you can reuse a Phoenix Down, she hits you again, and so you die.
Yeah, I won't be fighting her.
Oh, I eventually did, but at the time, everything she hit me was basically killing me. Though Buster Sword timing would have been 80% reduction, I mean, it was rough. So what I did was just, I high jumped it. So she do the ice attack, and when I see it, I ran back, high jumped, and just smacked her. And same with the Thunderbolt, high jump. and before I beat her, I basically had the Genji armor on there, so my MP and AP were infinite, so it just kept me going with that. But then after I boosted my stats on, I just whooped her ass. Died twice because of stupid dumb stuff, but I always had a Phoenix down up and just guarded through attacks, which only hit me for like 200.
That's okay, I don't think I want to attempt that freaking fight. No.
Oh, it's not hard once you boost your stats.
Oh, my stats are not, no.
Once you get the missions done, like I said, once you get precious items, 9, 5, 6 or something like that, you can literally farm dark matter. And you put an item on there that doubles the drop rate.
Nines yet. I still haven't got it. I'm still going through Hojo's bullshit.
Well, I focused on the 9s. As long as you don't get hit by her slash attack, because it dispels the Phoenix down. Yeah, her big attack dispels it. The flash one, it never dispelled it from me. Like her 3-hit one. But her big attack dispels it. So when she did it, I ran away, guarded, and then just instantly put one up there. Like, reapply it before she got near me. Alright, here we go. Welcome back, everyone. We do need to talk. Pleasure to finally meet you, Reed. Do you have the time to take a break? I have coffee and snacks. Oh no, don't mind me. You're in the middle of the important discussion. I don't intend to stay long. Just before I go, I hear you ran into my student back in Lemaire. That's right. I didn't realize their connection to you at the time, though. I'm afraid I was unable to properly introduce myself at the time. I apologize if I caused them any unnecessary weariness. No worries. They know you weren't keeping secrets just for the heck of it. It must be Adios' will that we met like this. Well, that and some careful planning from you. Music is odd. It's a shame we don't have more time to just sit. We should get together over a nice cup of coffee sometime and get to know each other better. Ooh. Yeah, sounds like fun. Make it happen. All right, Irene.
Oh boy. How many more people you gotta talk to in a whole nother room?
All of them.
We have a couple more groups left.
Even if I blocked it, because or maybe on hard it removes it. I was playing normal. Watch Max be her on normal. His chat gave him such strange advice. Normal, yeah, it doesn't break it on normal. On hard, she has 77 million HP, and on normal, it's 10. But like I said, max Vit and max Spirit. No, Alexa, don't add anything to my shopping list. All of it. I don't know what she just added to my shopping list.
Bad Alexa.
I don't know what she just... I'm so glad she didn't order it. She just added it to my cart. It's going to be here on normal, and then I'll do it on hard. Alexa, shut up. Alexa, sleep.
Okay.
And then I'll do it on hard since I have the Divine Slayer and Haku's Soul accessory. So why not? Why not? Yeah.
Buddy, you playing?
Now I'm curious what the hell she put on my cart. Oh, I gotta look at this. Alright, what we got?
Ooh, Ichigo, what are you doing? Oh my god. Here, Ichigo. Yo, cat. Come on, let's go.
Second here.
Yeah, Ichigo got in a play mood all of a sudden.
Now...
There you go.
Apparently there's nothing in my car. Then she added something to my cart.
Okay.
You can erase her with Gil Toss, but that requires lots of Gil farming. Yeah. Which is not too bad. You literally just sell everything you get.
Okay, kitty.
Because yeah, you'll hit her like 4 or 5 times for max damage with Gil Toss. I don't worry. Alright, here we go. Hello in the crew. There you are. Slowly working your way through the crowd, chatting everyone up. I used a lot of my SP building my stats, because like I said, when I got to like precious items 965 or something like that, I was farming those eyeball monsters, and they drop 100% drop dark matter. So I put on an item that increased drop rates by 2, and then I had 99 in like about 10 minutes. And then I just went out, saved it, buffed up something, went back in, and repeat the process. Slowly working your way through the crowd, chatting everyone up. Are you going to talk to Kayla too? If that's okay, Special Second Lieutenant Kayla? Yes. You may speak to me at any time without reservation. Valier. I'm grateful for your help the other day. I had a feeling you guessed who I was right at the start. I had my sister. So, even without it, it's an easy fight once you get those 2 stats boosted. And you just punch her and dodge the attacks. And then mug 99 Phoenix Downs from her. I had my suspicions. Seems I interrupted your conversation. What was it about? We were just touching upon recent internal affairs in Calvard. I'm not sure what you might have heard about the situation. The ruling party lost the opposition in the recent election. Exactly. Because I was dying in one hit to everything. It just max damage. Once President Rocksmith's term ends, we'll be forced to step down. The entire government is being swapped out. I have magic on her. Never tried magic. Why do you spend so many Phoenix Downs on that boss? Is it that hard? No, not if you buffed everything, but if you don't have at least 200, over 200 in vitality and spirit, she'll one-shot you with everything she does. They'll just crush you. So I died a lot when I didn't have my stats up. But when I had my stats up, she barely hurt me. I only went through 2 Phoenix Downs because I was careless and got cocky. So your entire government is being swapped out. That's a drastic change. Used to easily for everything else. She can clip you in one hit, and it's a long fight. So yeah, it's a long fight at 7 million. You can get, I mean, when you max stats, you can get cocky and just beat her down, but it's a drastic change. I mean, even at the end with max stats, her ultimate was hitting me for 70,000 on a guard. And her big attack was hitting me almost down to like 10k health on a guard. Yeah. That was max stats. The country is already in crisis, but there's also been acts of terrorism carried out by the anti-immigration faction. Immigration is a very decisive issue in the Republic. Each passing day, it's becoming more apparent how weak our country is. I expect our leaders to announce a new course of action after today's discussion. Thank you. I'll have a handle on Calvod's situation now. Despite her young age, Kyla is remarkably sharp. Even with SP Master on hand, she still wrecks. Oh yeah. Well, you can't guard her unless you use Buster Chance. Not true. You can actually just go into guard mode and nerf most of that damage I did without Buster. It just doesn't reduce my life. Like, all of her attacks were hitting me for 7,000 on a guard or 200, just normal guard. I wasn't even Buster mode. And then Ultima would hit me for about 40,000, but then later on started hitting me for 70, and her ultimate attack on a guard would hit me, I think a total, it would usually take me about 12,000 HP. Yeah, Buster Sword, that will reduce it by 8. But like I said, once you boost Spirit and Vitality to 255, which basically you boost the stat to 100, and you get the Zedric accessory, which boosts us up by 100, and other gear and whatnot, you'll basically just steamroller. By the way, it's so good to see you again, Kyla. How was Kilika been doing? As well as ever. He's one an Iron Lady. He's one. And you make it sound as though a long time has passed since you were last in Calvard. Yeah, if you had it on hard, he's got 77 million HP. I say put that thing on normal and just rock her on easy. I mean, on normal. Becomes easy. Angelica, that's Kilika. Is she who I think she is? You pick up on her name, huh? She's a practitioner of Taito. He's the one who taught me. I thought so. Kayla, have you also been trained in the Taito style? No, although I do admire Eastern martial arts and sportsmanship. Pursuing those arts requires serious dedication and investment. How about you for having reached intermediate level in the Elite's one blade style read? Thanks. I know one move and one move only. Kilika, as in the woman who took the bus ride with us? Yeah. And the same one that used to work in the bracer office.
Yep.
I want to describe Kilika. She's an incredible fighter, obviously, but she also sharp as attack. The day I get to see her again can't come soon enough. I'm sure we passed on your guards when I get back to Calvard. I wonder if Kilika has taught Angie about the ways to hit a woman to win, sure. Maybe she was hitting on the teacher. Maybe that's how she got taught. Nora! An honor to speak with you again. We haven't had a chance to talk leisurely since we were in the Ismalia Garden. It's been so long. Kinda having an identity crisis when we last met. Somehow.
You think?
Oh, yeah, just a little bit. We've always been too busy to really talk. Ooh. Damn, all the generals here are strong as hell. You managed to hold off McBurn all on your own in Lungdenduk Canyon. Hogan, like, how do you say that one? Lungdenduk?
Long dark.
Ooh. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, if you've done the missions like on precious items when it's on 9-1, just farm some dark matter, man. And fight the little eyeball winged guys and throw an item that increases double items. Then use a materia that's not mastered, like a 1-star like high jump or something like that, or costly punch. Boost that up to 90% magic.
Or to use magic punch like I did.
Magic punch. Not good, because you're going to use your magic to heal. That's why costly punch is most ideal. Especially for Minerva. And then use it again, and then use an attack one like hero rank And then you can add that. You get 100 attack. Or whatever one does. Character. That's what I did. It literally took me about an hour, and I was like, okay, I'm good. You managed to hold off McBurn all your own. Yeah, but Deftones doesn't work on her. I mean, Deftone works.
I'm not going to fight her anyways.
I think I was reading that high jump has a better, I forget what it's called, but you're basically invincible longer due to it. Due to the frames, so you can get away with more. My father fought McBurn as well, though. He seems alright at the time. The damage in his body suffered manifested later. Have you noticed anything similar? No, luckily. I seem to be perfectly fine. I don't think it's because McBurn was going easy on me. He seemed dead set on inflicting as much pain as possible. I think he might have been particularly vicious when he was fighting Viscount. I was worried about Wallace. Good to know he's okay. It'd be nice to have a friendly duel with him one day. Sounds like the general hasn't suffered any serious side effects from fighting McBurn. We really must train ourselves towards the level, their level. We're going to stand a chance. McBurn. One-shotting asshole. Undone what? You beat her already? Well. Oh wow, that's you, Schwarzer. Awfully seriously. Went to watch these. Oh. Oh, it's like the Cold Steel game? Said you wanted to watch, or Kuro, or whatever one it is. You look awfully serious. Situation's pretty great. At least I've had a sense of what direction I should be heading in. I've got my allies to thank for that, and for lending me their strength. It's good.
Kuro's gameplay battle system different than Cold Steel.
Cold Steel's different than the other two too, so getting used to it, I was like, this is so weird. Why is it so difficult? Why is the first boss killing me?
The more action style battle system.
Nice. You
It's not
seem to
really.
have gotten used
I don't know if it has a lot of turn-based in it.
That's more open combat.
Yeah.
Farkhorn was a legend. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, it's a mixed action. Yeah. It's kind of like
Interesting.
what 7 Remake was, where you could do action and turn-based. Action turn-based.
Farkhorn was a legend. There's no doubt about that. But I think you'd be another. Colby. It's kind of you to say. I hope it won't sound patronizing, but I've been concerned about you. I see now that I needn't have worried. You're doing well for yourself, and you'll go far if you keep it up. You know how to build my confidence. Give me a manga Carta fail. I'll see it when I have to play it, when I get to play it. Field open combat is more for common field enemies, shorter battles. You can also do turn-based against event battles.
Yeah.
They both studied under Farkhorn. Thankful they've got a good relationship. Speak of Cassius. I've got to say though, I'm impressed on how far you guys have come. Looking at you, I feel certain you've overcome any challenge. You just work as a team. Thank you. Hope will prove you right. I'd like to be so overpowered that, you know, take on fucking McBurn all by yourself. Or more controlled Grandia. Crisis Core is motivating me to play 7 Remake again. Since I 100%, I mean, I can get Integrate on the PS5. I got the Plus version of it. I can get that and replay it. I played it on PC, but I didn't buy it just to play the Yuffie DLC. Let's see. Hey, lovely ladies. There you are. Yeah, pretty kitty. You lovely ladies. Introducing yourself, all the important people, are you? Well, I thought it wouldn't hurt. Oops. What are you up to? You? Gungaga.
Gungaga!
Yeah, Gungaga has a secret mini game into it too. Like before you leave, after you chasing Hollander, if you fight 7 times, there's an event to do catch 10 treasure chests at the waterfall you pass. I haven't played Intergrade in hard mode, so plenty of content left for me. Yeah, I did 100%, so I had to beat hard mode.
I haven't played Intergrade at all, so yeah, there you go.
The Yuffie DLC, it's actually really good. I died a lot. I could not control Yuffie work. Has her pink ribbon? She does. And like you're doing the boss fight challenge where you have to fight all the element primals or whatever they are, and then get to that last one. That took me a very long time because I could not get Bahamut down. I was following a guide on it and could whip through them all, but as soon as I got to Bahamut, I couldn't do it successfully. So eventually I was able to beat him and then get to that last fight, and I was able to beat it. Because all I needed one time, that's all I needed on that last fight. Not much. You merely standing around. And I almost died because he whipped out 2 of my characters. And Cloud's getting a resist. I eventually killed him. I've been on the airship before. I've seen all there is to it. Anyways, the talks will soon be over, so I might as well wait here. Is something bothering her? She's not hiding it. Well, is she? Funny thing is, those fights are not tied to difficulty game. Actually, those fights you can only do it on hard mode. That challenge where you fight every single one of them, get that, you have to do it on hard mode. Not available on normal. He's not hiding it very well, is he? It's about the man from Libero. Cassius? He's been acting funny around him. Get it. He's a master of the A to Lee is one blade style. He used to go by the nickname Divine Blade. Hey, what are you talking about behind my back? You're literally facing us. It's rude to exclude people from a conversation when they're right there with you. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah. They're preset. So once you get that combination down, I just couldn't get the combination down for the Bahamut fight because if you do it just right, you can kill him before Ifrit spawns. And then leading you right to the next one. I just couldn't get that one down. No matter how many times I tried, I could not get it down. How you doing, Rizzy? Everything okay? Because there's a guy that can literally, he beat all of it in like under 2 minutes, like 1 minute and 20 seconds. He whipped right through it because of his setup, more or less. I received reports of some Ouroboros activity from the high seats when I was on the way here. Nothing happened yet. Yeah, set up in crazy ass timing. Yep. Like I said, I could whip through them all until him. It's just, I could not get that combination down. Nothing happened yet, though. By the way, has there been some sort of incident in the holy city of Alteria? I think Emma mentioned something about that, too. I'm glad I got that item first, because it helped me out through the rest of the game. Vita might know more about it, but as luck would have it, he's not here. Ah, yeah. Maybe she'll turn up eventually. Maybe, but as for me, I'm happy she's keeping her distance. I can relax without her annoying presence sitting my teeth on edge. Enjoy it while you can. Could I ask the staff to fetch you a saucer of warm milk? Good idea. Thanks, Rosine.
Marvel movies coming out? Oh boy.
Yeah, a whole hero one coming out. Every year there's more of them. Even with some distressing things going on, I cannot let ourselves give in to them. If you can, try to clear your mind. And I will. Thanks, Rosine. That lemon card was so nice. It is. It's definitely it. Let's see. I think I have the video somewhere of me fighting the proto guy. Like, I got to it, and then I started recording it because I meant to record it the entire way and forgot. Because I got fed up with dying. I was like, all right. And then I have it somewhere. No more MCU, please. I think Marvel needs to chill with the movies. They really do. They're just really trying to milk us. It's dying. One of my goals is to achieve the pinnacle of Master of the Swordsman. Lionheart was quite a promising individual. The most skill almost as great as that of my lord. But yeah, what I've heard about him, That seems to be the case. The up and comes I never had to need to watch out for include both the Purple Lightning and the Arcade Girl. You as well, I suppose. Speaking of up and coming, Sword Masters is a fellow disciple of the Eight Leaves style who started before I did. He's not a direct acquaintance, but I've heard she's Master Kai-Fi's granddaughter, and she's been practicing since childhood. Oh, such a person exists? Yeah, she's a bracer on the barrel. I don't think she's quite a direct disciple, but I think she's acquainted with Estelle and the others. I heard that Master Kai-Fi, she's got great potential overall. Wait, can I remember who that is?
I know who that is.
I know I met her, but who was it?
Starts with an A. Annalise.
I don't remember that.
Oh my god. I haven't even played the game.
It's been years, okay? I gotta look that up now. Annalise, the Cassandra Lee Morris character. Oh, wait. Yeah, Annalise. Okay, I remember her now. Yeah, because she became buddy-buddy with Estelle. I got you. Okay. That's right. She kind of reminds me of Dooms. Especially since Iron Man and Captain America retired. You do she'll pass him, I believe. Yeah, that was Annalise. I completely forgot about her. If LoH played like 7 Remake, would that be a bad thing? No? I don't think it would be. I mean, if it was a faster pace, it would probably make it a little more entertaining, but sometimes these fights are very strategic and you actually have to plan ahead. One with the yellow... Yeah, I remember it now. I was like, Annalise. Oh, then it kicked in. I remember now. I need to see this Libero bracelet with my own eyes. Immediately, Jubilee decides that she must be a rival. Well, healthy competition is good, I guess. Alright, so now we get to go. Do that. I wonder how this game would play out if it wasn't turn-based.
I don't want to think about that. I'm glad it's not.
Yeah, because some of these fights are freaking rough. Can you imagine a full action-packed fight with McBurn?
Oh god, I don't want to think about that right now.
Got kicked my ass even on, like, normal.
Oh look, now you get to go around too talking.
It's like the meeting is over. That's all over again.
Yeah, you get to talk with Chloe and Cassius in this round.
Well, be for an event to be easily updated notifications and events.
You there, young man.
You're Reen Schwarzer, correct?
And in there. Yes, that's right. I'm honored to make your acquaintance. Oh, maybe it wouldn't be so bad if you... when you switch characters. Don't Eli. He did that to me. Yeah. You instantly had aggro. That's right. I'm honored to make your acquaintances.
As am I. Stories of the Ashen Chevalier have certainly made their rounds across Calvert.
But depending on how you set it up, you can actually work it in your favor, but...
Though I suppose not all of those stories paint you in the best light.
Perfectly understandable. However, I hear you single-handedly destroyed a number of our tanks and the gunships without killing those within. It was quite a feat, which spiked my curiosity. I see now why Lady Medine, Princess Alphen, and General Le Guin put you in such bad. Thank you for your compliment. Please accept my apologies about your tanks. It was nothing personal. You also played a part in the Northern War, didn't you? Watching that anime. I'm fair in North Ambria. I've been on friendly terms for quite a long time. It pains me greatly we could not do anything to help them. Your involvement contributed to a significant reduction in casualties among their citizens, though. You give me too much credit. I wasn't acting alone. No need to be so humble. I heard stories about you and the refugees who fled to Remphiria from Northumbria, was incorporated into the imperial government, the Erebonian Empire. Modesty is a fine trait, but it starts to grate when people downplay their achievements. Acknowledging your importance, you're the person whose actions may very well decide the fate of it. Hey guys, ball's done. Ads. Oh. Come on, start up again. But yeah, when it came to that forced aggro was a pain. I think when I fought Sephiroth on hard mode, Tifa had the item on to replenish her limit break. He's basically who killed him. But if I didn't have that, he would have been such a pain in the ass. I died like, I'd say 3 or 4 times just getting to him. I wanted Barret to tank, but nope. Not unless I'm controlling. See, Barret I turned more into a healer. He was more ranged. Gonna sleep for now. Good night. Night, Mystery. Thanks for joining in. I'll be going for about 50 more minutes, and then we'll probably call it there. Dolphin blood, pretty much. Yeah, I'll definitely have to go back and get the PlayStation, because with the upgraded version, I have integrated on there, and maybe I'll replay that and then probably play it on hard. I don't know. I got other games. I think off stream, I'm gonna probably look into the story of leading up to God of War for the PlayStation 4, 5. See that story, and then start God of War, and then play God of War Ragnarok off stream. Trying to finish off Hades right now, and I made it to Hades, but he beat me. He kicked my ass. Got about halfway life though. So Aerith is ranged. She keeps moving forward when she attacks. Yeah, she actually takes a big part in that challenge too, because with her double spamming spells, it's actually really powerful. You can never get her down. Tifa basically takes out, and that thing, Tifa takes out like the first 3, because you fight Shiva, the Chocobo, and I think one other, and she'll like wipe the floor with them. Then Bahamut's 4, and then the Proto guy's the 5th fight. It took me days to beat that, just to get it down right once. Alright guys, break time's over. Welcome back everyone, back to the game. Acknowledge your importance. You're the person whose actions will very well decide the fate of the world after all. There's still plenty of time until dinner. If you'd like to chat some more, I'll be in my room. Since the acting Duke Aberea and the fellow from the Inspectorate are here, and I'll invite them along as well. I've already informed them. I will also be retiring to my room until dinner. Feel free to come and see me if you wish. I'd like to speak with Lloyd too. I'll go with and tell him.
I was wondering when we'd finally get the chance to meet.
Here we go.
Gracias. Chloe. Lieutenant General Bright, I've heard much about you from Master Kafai. I don't think I've ever had the chance to introduce myself to you either, Johan. I'm Ring Schwarzer, son of Baron Tao Schwarzer and disciple of the 8 Leaves, 1 Great School. Going to head out, work on some things tonight. Take it easy, Vitz, and cat. Thanks for joining in, Klavitz. I appreciate it, man. Have a good night.
See you, Klavitz.
I'll see you next time. See you in 14 eventually. I'll change your rank as soon as I'm able to get on. I'm Breen. Alright, so. Currently working as an instructor for Thor's Military Academy, Branch Campus. A pleasure to meet you. Later, man.
Oh, no. The pleasure is all mine, I assure you.
That boy.
In a way, this feels closer to a reunion than a first meeting. Perhaps it's due to all the tales I've heard about you from Tita and Josette. And from Prince Olivert as well.
Prince Olivert! I'm honored to hear that. What happened to Olivert was truly heartbreaking. He had this grand vision, you see. It wasn't only with Erebonia's best interests in mind, but those of the entire continent. Yes, he was a great man. Victor and Toval were good friends of mine as well. Their deaths have dealt a heavy blow to Erebonia. I'd even say it felt for the whole continent. But now we must carry on without them. Even if that involves committing to something they most certainly would have never approved of. Huh? If you'd like, why don't you stop by to chat for a bit before dinner?
Oh, yeah.
Cassis, you want to talk to Estelle, didn't you? Who dote on your darling daughter. Like Crag does on Elliot. Yes. The others as well. Green, Ren, the packet. Please do come along, Ren. We could reminisce about Master Kalphai together. Act like he's dead. Dude's still kicking. He's just meditating on it. Damn. I'll definitely stop by.
Oh, Rain! There you are!
Alphen. Wow. Yeah, lovely. Mama LaGwen! Princess Alphen. Are you alright? Of course. I was a little shocked about the topic of discussion, but I suppose it's good we were able to talk about all those pressing issues. Princess. I see. I'm sorry I couldn't reveal the intended scale when I invited you, Princess. I trust you understand this was an inevitable reality. Your presence here was of the most importance, utmost. I am well aware of my responsibilities. With neither father nor my brothers available, it falls to me to represent the Imperial family, and remained informed of the current situation. Would you be so kind to share some of that information with us at dinner? That's the plan. We could use more input on the matter at hand. We're all but cooperating, of course. Racers, the special support section, and representatives of Thors should make their voices heard too. We'll need to know where they intend to position themselves between Operation Jormungand, I got it, and Mil Mirage.
Yay!
Eventually, Jormungand. Dinner won't be served for a while, though. Prince Alphen, at least. Why don't you join me for tea? You may join as well, Instructor, but the topic of discussion will most likely not interest you, given how easily you embarrass. I can never tell if you're joking. The tea sounds good to me. Yes, count me in. Oh, maybe Claudia will come and join us. Yes, I'll extend the invitation to her. Dr. Reed, will you be coming? Please do. If you insist. I'll see you in a bit. Alright. Bye, lively lady.
Conversation.
3 maidens right there. There is still time to chat with the attendees for dinner. I might want to speak with the president, Albert, as Lieutenant General Bright too.
Talk with Cassius is very interesting.
Wow. The main story progressed once you see there. Yeah.
Yeah, go talk to everybody again.
Hello. I'm Barty.
Well, you can play Palm Party too.
Yeah, I'll get it, but I don't know if I'll do it till later. Alright, so. Recur. After the events, all the members will reshuffle their locations again. You will need to talk to everyone marked with a red exclamation mark to move. During these conversations, you will also get Chloe's palm. Then, when everyone has been talked to, head to the central lobby.
You don't have to talk to everybody. Just go to the green things and the red thing.
But yeah, that's where I'm going. Someone's talking on the other side of the door. Wowzers! An exclusive interview like this sure make my day. What are your thoughts on the
talking in
developments?
this part.
Since the trade conference 2 years ago? What was your take on the recent incidents in the Principality? Answer those questions for the argument press before. Grace, was it? Listen, Grace. It's all very well that you're so motivated. You should think your questions through beforehand. Somehow it hurts that much more being told off by this stunningly beautiful woman. Sounds like they're in the middle of a spirited conflict. Anyways, let's visit the barrel waiting.
Yeah, you can't go in there yet.
Rocksmith, is your opinion? How's the prognosis for Calvoid looking? Not too bad, I'd say, for now. Rocking. Lady Mildine's sharp intellect is truly something to be feared, isn't it? Situation being as it is, I'm determined to see things through to my end. President Rocksmith. What the new party does with the country once it's in their hands, though, I couldn't really say. Might have some information that could be of interest to you. Rocksmith terms is nearly over. You should interrupt their conversation. Shouldn't. Come back a bit.
Now just go to the red exclamation mark. I think that's what you gotta do now.
Roman. Oh. Hello. Chloe. How are you? I'm well, thanks. I haven't seen you in 3 months. Good to see you again, Joshua. Ren. Oh, that's right. She confessed her love to Joshua. Joshua had made it easy, man. And you guys. Been a while. I've been awkward for this position later. Tisha and I saw you in Gransel before we set off for Erebonia. I'm so happy to see you again. Aww. It was the same for us, but we headed to Calvard instead. How is the Queen? Very well, thanks for asking after her. She couldn't have attended with all the attention around her right now. That's why she sent me in her stead. I see. He needed someone trustworthy to represent her. But these talks are so crucial. Why didn't Julia and Siege come too? Ah, yeah, Julia. I imagine some urgent matters kept them busy. Siege hardly has a moment to spare working as a messenger. See? Based off that, I suppose I have an idea of what's going on. Yeah. I doubt people were just making small talk over tea and biscuits. Can you share anything with us, Dad? We haven't even seen each other in half a year, and it's straight to business, with neither a hello nor a hug. I suppose a father can't hope for love and affection from a daughter once she's left the nest, become independent. Those guilt trip me for not being all sugary sweet. You seem well anyways. Aha, you too, sunshine. Joshua, everything alright? Yes, all's going well. You're closed bodyguard today, Dad? Oh, don't tell me that's all you're here for. I won't believe it. Well, have some patience. Everything will be revealed soon enough.
Better than you think.
Yeah. So tomorrow. Did you get taller? You've grown a lot since I last saw you. I'm only taller by 5 reg. I'll catch up with the Tita at this rate. No, please don't. It took me so long to stop looking like a kid. Don't worry, Tita. You're still growing. You're only 16. Estelle had just joined the Bracers when she was your age. Feel like it was only yesterday. We were traveling around the barrel together. Sky Bandit back then. You might be older now, Estelle, but you're as happy-go-lucky as ever, I see. That's not the worst thing in the world, is it? As for you, Jessette, even growing up, you've never lost that little urchin attitude. That's right, she's Scholar Urchin. Part of my personal identity, you see. Tita, here you've been making a name for yourself. Your grandfather had nothing but praise for you. Apparently, though, your mom worries about you a lot. She's just a worrywart. I write her a lot. I write to her a lot and let her know I'm fine. I already messaged her to tell her everything's okay. She literally left you alone for like years with your grandfather. But grandfather, who she didn't like. I did message her to tell her everything's okay. She mentioned something about Agate getting his... Was that word? Credence next time? Humans?
Something like that,
Next
yeah.
times. Basically, I know what it is, but it's like she sees him too. More training. Or training against deathly robots. She said she was drafting a new research project involving human test subjects. What? Mom. Like the old times again. Reminds me, Estelle, did you see Zen when you were in Calvard? There's someone we need. I did. It was just before I came to Arabonia. He asked me to pass a message from him to my dad and a few others. Oh, brilliant! They've got lots to talk about. I don't want to interrupt their fun. We'd come back later. Too late!
Notices you now, Rain.
Oh, hello, Instructor Reen. Reen, sorry, we were so caught up in catching up, we didn't even mean to exclude you. Don't be shy, boy. Come and join us. Sure, if you don't mind. Beep it, beep it, beep beep, beep beep.
Notice you don't get to hear what they're talking about.
All right. Is my voice a rest?
Yeah. Notice that, Reen is not anywhere near these people.
Play hide and seek. You seem to be enjoying yourselves. But that's no surprise when good friends get together. They bond during the orbital shutdown phenomenon. It's regrettable. All of it is no longer with us, and Sherazard has gone missing as well. Regardless, we must stay focused on what's ahead of us and try to remain optimistic. Words. By the way, I'm happy to see you, Reen. Master Kafai has been telling me about you. This young man has even more potential than you, Cassius. I'm sure that's not true. He must have been teasing you. Besides, there are so many complicating factors. Oh, are you speaking of your background? I've heard of it. And I'm aware that the cause of your altered appearance, too. Don't worry too much about what you can't change, Reen. And, by the way, we got a letter about you a month ago from a certain man on an eastward journey. Oh. You don't mean Master Kafai? But I was still in prison then. Yes, so I hear. Oddly enough, it was foretold in the letter. Whether it was prophecy or just a wild guess, I cannot tell. Scrawny old man.
Yep.
I expect him to be. Rightly accurate prediction. What was the letter about exactly? That's the thing, Reen. In the light of the current situation, I'm afraid I cannot tell you yet. Huh.
You gotta wait.
It's not the right time nor place. But to give you a rough idea, the letter regards mastery of our school of swordsmanship, where Reen gets his new S-craft. Well, I guess so. As this time of turbulence becomes the flashing...
word, but you kind of just gave it away there.
This time of turbulence becoming the flashing blade which illuminates the darkness, even if it is the briefest moment. Once I have returned from the east and we have reunited, I shall impart to you my final teaching. Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, but you don't know how he gets it though. That's
Oh no, I don't. But I'm kind of just guessing because you say I get a new one. I'm like, that would be a perfect time. The form of our master passed on to me the first helix and the seventh void. You, however, seem to be trying to touch on all 7 forms, and doing so, go beyond even void. You understand how difficult such a feat will be, don't you? Of course. But the way I am now, I'm not confident I could ever achieve it. But you're right, this isn't the place to discuss it. Keep in mind, we'll come back to it later. I'll relay our master's message for you once the circumstances are right. We've yet to see where today's talks lead to. But a time when great determination and sacrifice are needed is no doubt to come. I'll be ready for it.
Yeah, you won't get that till later, like later.
Like finale area, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think, let me think. No, it's before the finale.
So it's second half of Act 2, probably. 3. they got on like a house of fire.
Give or
on
take.
fire.
Something I know. Somewhere
Yeah,
around
you can
there.
tell they were only just met. Yeah, we'll get to it. Having something unique in common, like us, their fighting styles, brings people together. I'm feeling a bit jealous now. Looks like we're the outsiders. I totally get that, though. Are you feeling left out, too? Nah, why would I care? There's Grace. Excuse me for butting in. I'm in the Crossbell Times. Could you please spare a moment to do a really quick interview?
Run away, Reen.
You're Grace. Serious about your job, I see. I bet now and Dorothy gave you the list of questions for the attendees, too. There they are. Cassius and Claudia agreed to the interview. Irene and the others excused themselves and give them some privacy. I swore there was one more to do. Everyone's been moving around. There's still time to chat with the attendees before dinner. Stop moving! Main story progress once you see the yeah. Did I miss one or something? I could have swore like there was 2 exclamation marks.
You got them all. You get
Okay.
all the ones you're supposed to do. Now you just.
Holy shit! It's worse than the fucking capital one. God dang! People stop.
I wasn't lying.
Swear to God, if that dad joke comes up about the law. There's a tendency of coming in just right timed. All right. Hi, Schwarzer. Hey, guys. Discussing armed forces movement on different fronts. Rosine, I'm surprised to see you with them. I've got my reasons. As you overheard, we're trying to get a better picture on where each materialized faction is like allocating its resources. Besides the Vislin army, I wanted to check in with the Bracers and the armed divisions too. I also have been looking into the armored divisions movements. It seems they've established a new squad. The guild's also keeping an eye on us. We're tracking high-ranking Jaeger Corps movements engaging the neighboring countries. It'd be helpful to trade info with you guys. I see. And you're also gathering intel on the military movements, Rosie? As a matter of fact, yes. There's no organization that understands the fears of the Great Twilight more than the Septian Church. The details are confidential, and we've already decided on which measures to take. Seriously. I can only imagine what that means. We'll all benefit from cooperating, but in any case, we'll return to Operation Mille Mirage at dinner. For now, let's just take a break. Sounds like a plan. Can't wait to hear the details of the operation, but I've got to be patient. I should walk around now. It's gonna kick me out? Oh, wait. Way shadier than I imagined. Anyway, got an opportunity to let you check his. Usually it's like an action. Alright, in here. Hey, it's
I just ran around through here and talked to them one time around, and I was like, okay, that's
do
good.
that. Well, when I first did it, they all went into like a little side thing that I talk into. But I think it won't happen this time. Are there any
I think you don't have any more of those.
I don't know. Have there been any updates on Hercules? We're still unable to locate them. The Ramda's stealth function and mobility on a gunship. They're very hard to track down. We're not giving up, of course. I heard you requested the Bracer Guild's help with this. Yes. Although they also haven't been able to dig up any new information. We lost sight of Hercules' companion. I heard about that from the guild too. I guess when a special force squad equipped with the latest technology wants to disappear, take a miracle to track them down. The Ramda. We've seen it firsthand in Heimdall. How its spatial projection functions seriously impede pursuits. If they're only surrendered, there'd be room for negotiations with Erebonia. But maybe the curse has progressed far for that. The Dark Dragon made the members of the Hercules squad into its ken back in Heimdall. The Great Twilight must have been taken. that and twisted them into Noctfamilia. Noctfamilia. Those are vampires from Erebonian folklore, if I'm not mistaken. Is there any way to make them human again? Possible, if you act quickly. If you find them within a few days, they should be fine. That's our time frame. Yeah, let me know if you need to pick up on the trail. If you pick up on the trail. Well, might be able to help in some capacity. You're volunteering to help? That's much appreciated. Yes, well. Angelica and Toa and Rin. Oh, it's a bunch of adorable ones. And the babysitter. Underage. Hi, I'm Kia Bannings. Rin told me lots about you, Tita. Nice to meet you. I'm Tita Russell. I can't believe it, Rin.
Oh, no.
She's so cute.
Oh no, it's Angelica.
Oh, yeah.
God.
He said, wait till Tita sees Kia. Yeah, that's how most people react to her. You must be Angelica Ragnar. Yeah, this is dangerous. Run away! Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Nice to meet you. I'm Ren Bright. She's overloaded. I hear you've been trained in the Taito style by Kilika Rowan. Oh, that's cool. It's nice to meet you, Angie. Or do you like Angelica better? Died and gone to heaven. What? Angelica, are you alright? You're only 2,000 arcs above ground, but it seems you're flying close to the heavens. Tita, alone as an angel, but the three of you together form an angelic choir. Choir? No, remain calm, Angelica. Clean, what's going on here? It's me. I'm just having a nap and I woke up to this. God, I can't stand it anymore. And cuddle. Angelica. He's faster than lightning. Hug attack. Squeeze. Look at that. Wow, that look. My life is complete. Like orgasmic.
Read's about on there going, oh God, Angie, please stop.
Look at so adorableness. You're just going to stand by and watch this happen? Oh, Ren. I mean, I'm just waiting for things to calm down so I can say hello.
Don't say hello. You calm down there, Angelica.
Oh, she walked away. I lose control so easily. No, I have no regrets. Angelica, please try to calm down. If you get any more whipped up, you'll have a heart attack. That aside, the fact that you're all girls doesn't mean you're anti-sexual harassment. Hey, men. Oh, hey, Celine. Here, kitty, come on. Turn into a cat girl for me, please. Do it to save them from my beastly instincts. Keep your dirty paws off me. Please go take a cold shower or something for all our sakes. That's adorable. There was one. Hey, see, there's one. Sorry about Angelica.
Take a cold shower.
She's good. Yeah, it's like, calm down, girl. She's a good person. I'm used to getting hugs. Which reminds me of something George told me about her.
Yeah.
She may be a practitioner of the Taito style, but her movements there were inhuman. Wasn't she being manipulated by the gnomes? Maybe they did something
like that.
You heard that stuck? No, she's just like this. I like Angie a lot. You can never have enough cuddles. Aw, sweet Adios. Her cuteness is making my brain melt. Maybe you should give her a chance to... No, before she's exposed or something? Explode. That's funny. Ah, done with half. Not even half. That's just... How have you been? When was it we last saw each other? Like that too. I'm like, God. Goodness, 4 years at least. I expected a 2-part stream of this event, and it's definitely going to be a 2-part stream. I only got 5 minutes. Goodness, 4 years at least. I'm sorry I missed your A-rank promotion ceremony. It coincided with the orbital shutdown phenomenon, so there was no helping it. Thank you for writing my recommendation. You're welcome. Have you managed to come to terms with Colonel Valstein passing away? Yes. I've been lucky to be surrounded by good, supported friends from the Bracer Guild, my wonderful students. Loa is one of my students. Kurt's a student of a student. I'm Laura Sade. You, sir, are a legend. It's truly an honor to meet you in person. I'm very glad to meet you, too, Laura. That's my voice. I had the pleasure of working with Victor on the Bracer Guild branch bombing case. Alright, guys. Quick bathroom break. Ad's about to play. I will be back. Alright, with that, I'm back. Oh, man. Alright, it says, he praised you highly. Please accept my sincere sympathy. His loss must have hurt you. Thank you, sir. Poor Laura. My father once told me that seeing our powers with the staff firsthand, your power, the staff firsthand would be a beneficial experience for me. I believe you were self-taught? Not quite. I learned basics from a friend. I also took the liberty of incorporating teachings from the 8-leaf school into it. I'm very impressed. Only those who are very talented are able to do so. Kurt, why don't you introduce yourself? Yes. I'm Kurt Vanda, younger brother of Mueller Vanda and the nephew of Zex Vanda. Pardon me, sir. You're quite the hero. I feel a bit overwhelmed. Oh, take it easy. I'm not all that they say about me. I've met your brother and uncle, but I don't believe I've ever spoken to your father. When things calm down a little, I'd like to pay a visit to your folks. Here I've been rather impolite, in not having done so yet. Oh, not at all. I'm sure my mother and father will be thrilled to meet you. I see us lots of connections, both in the army and among the bracers. I could spend a whole evening talking to him about swordplay, but it'd be rude to monopolize him like that. I relay your master's message, once the circumstances are. But a time when great determination and sacrifice are needed is no doubt to come. Have to be patient. Oh my god, you got another one! Oh, Reen. Oh, come and join us. Don't mind if I do. By the way, was the Silver Streak an acquaintance of yours, Cassius? He knew her.
Yeah,
Yes, she was a pupil of mine at the guild. It's very odd that she's vanished into thin air. Yes, no one seems to be able to track down her whereabouts. If she wasn't the gnome at the gnome HQ, could it possibly be that Orvos abducted her? No, Shara has a relative who's among the ranks of Ouroboros. I find it hard to believe that they'd kidnap her. We haven't seen that person. I think I know who you mean. Sherazade mentioned her to me when we went out drinking. Also number 6. The Witching Bell, yes? Jubilee? Yep, that's her. She showed up in the barrel during the Orbital shutdown too. But it's unknown whether she's still alive. It seems she hasn't reported back to Ouroboros since that incident. They haven't written her off as dead yet, though. Let's assume the situation is similar to Blue Blancs, that she's out there somewhere going about her business. Silver Streak was like a sister to her, though. She wouldn't keep quiet if Ouroboros had abducted her. We might as well drop this line of investigation. My, but isn't the Charles Ritter Jubilee the Swift? You seem very well informed. I could say the same about you, especially considering you don't have ties with Ouroboros herself. I understand now why the Faceless was remarkably weary of you. My lord is also intrigued by you. If you don't mind, I'd like to hear how you achieved mastery in so many disciplines. Swordplay, military arts, strategy. You're your master's disciple. Arios is just like you. Yes, I've heard rumors about him. Just for reference, if you could tell us if there's any particular trick to it. Not that I'm impressed me at all that much, but both of you and Arsaid We're renowned as the finest swordsman alive, so it must count for something. Can't think of many honors greater than the Maiden of Legend are taking an interest in me. Well, ask me anything and I'll try to satisfy your curiosity, although we may not be able to go into much detail. Sorry, this time. Just gave out. That's fine. First of all, why did you give up the sword and switch to the staff? Usually so easy to read. But that's part of her charm. He's polite to everyone and doesn't look down on others, even if they're her enemy. As expected, the Steel Maiden's disciple. I look up to her as well. That'd be something like that too, yeah. I thought I sensed someone spying from over here. To be honest, I honored that you think me worthy of your attention, Jubilee the Swift. Guess I should have known I couldn't stay hidden from you. But don't get the wrong idea. I wasn't just sitting here over here waiting for your meeting to end or anything. Anyways, I have a few questions about your school concept of enlightenment. Very well. Can't promise it will be comprehensive, but I'll tell you what I can. Enlightenment. A state of mastery between both Lieutenant General Bright and the Divine Blade of Wind have reached. Curious to hear more. I shouldn't butt in. Forza and I are actually the same age. Charizard. Plus, we both liked our alcohol. We had a few drinks together and really hit it off. Like 2 drinking peas in a pot. I'm worried about her, but I just can't imagine the Silver Street going down without a fight, you know? I have to believe that she's safe. Right here with you, Cher. The staff, huh? Never a weapon favored by the family. Thrust with a spear and sweep with a ninganata. Slash with a great sword. The motive. That's an Eastern saying. I'm surprised you knew it. Did you pick that up from Courier? Okay. Right. Probably all right. Her style is practically partially influenced by Eastern swordsmanship. Though not quite the same as the staff, I've seen her make use of the Naginatas before. Sounds like a valuable experience. Looks like the rumors about the Storm Watcher's talents are true then. Okay. Halfway done. Oh, wait.
Keep going.
Yeah, I went the wrong way. Who's over here? Our lovely lady. That's a lot of them.
Yeah, well, he's going to get through a lot of the talking tonight, so.
That's a lot of mass at this table.
Yeah, there's a lot of assets too.
Yeah, great mass and assets. So has your mom moved to Erebonia? Yes. Wouldn't mind being stepped on by at least a few of them. Yes, couldn't stand crossbow after splitting with my father, who's Calvardian. So she moved into some distant relative of hers in the Empire. That was 10 years ago. Time really does fly. Oh, I think you told me about this before. Mama Gwen's hair is glitching. I feel like I've forgotten something. That rings a bell, actually. Distant relatives of a noble McDowell family from Crossbell. That would be the Barons of Eastern Lemaire, if I'm not mistaken. How did you? Ah, of course. You're from Lemaire yourself. You're right. Family trees can get so sprawling you can't easily tell who's related to who. In fact, the Barons' families are also distant relatives of mine. My family. Oh, you're like cousins. Oh.
Yeah, they're kind of related.
Maybe that's why your hair color's the same? I was just thinking something like that. The pearl gray shade is definitely unusual. But the two of you have almost the exact same shade. Almost. Yeah, that's right. It runs in the family. We may have been very distant cousins. We share the same blood nonetheless. I had no idea. Huh. What a pleasant surprise. Aurelia Le Guin, a cousin. Glad to see you are as well as my family, Ellie McDowell. Oh, that's so sweet. Uh-oh. Now, I'll tense up a little every time I talk to Ellie. And why would that be, Miss Crawford? No reason. I suppose this hints at the close ties between Erebony and Crossbow, which stretched back for centuries. Crossbow also has been cooperating with Calvard for a long time. Oh, arms. And now they're in this awkward position when they have to choose between one ally or the other. Feels so wrong. Huh. Alyssa? Precisely the case. Probably don't have any right to say that, considering my own position. No, your honesty is much appreciated. It was wonderful to talk to you, Alyssa. Same. Thank you for all the advice, Ellie. Really nice to be in the company of people who really get along. Yes, friendship is beautiful, isn't it? I've heard about Ellie's mother, or at least someone who seemed like her, living in the Erebonian town. Yes, that's what was nagging at me earlier. Alyssa and Ellie met in Crossbow. Been good friends ever since. Yuna's friends with both of them. She's an amiable girl, but I wouldn't have seen it coming that they would be chatting with the principal. Oh my god, there's more! How are you doing? Very well, thank you. Just catching up. I just wanted to see like the short little highlight clip, just see if there was one. No,
that's what you think it's all done. It's like, God,
like, why won't y'all shut up? Very well, thank you. Just catching up with friends. We've been exchanging messages since we met 3 months ago. We discovered that we have some shared interest. No wonder they couldn't afford an entire freaking voice budget. Hi, Dallas. There's my handsome boy.
It would cost a lot of money to voice act all this. Trust me.
Oh boy, they know that streamers are greed. Come on, Magic. I'm trying to play a game. Ah! Picking the cat. Shush, Ellie, don't tell him. What interest? Why is Alyssa so cagey about it? Oh, wait. Never mind. Ellie, let's talk about that in private. Okay. We're in a similar situation anyway. I'm sure you have nothing to worry. Be surprised. Next to them, I feel like a kid lost in the dark. You'll get there in time. Schwarzer, you could probably learn a thing or two from them as well. Hey, leave it alone. I don't know what you're sniffing, but leave it alone. I'm not sure what the conversation was about, but I'm always reminded there's plenty of room for me to learn from others. Turns out Alyssa and I have a lot in common, so I couldn't help but get a little caught up in their conversation. What's up, Reen? Weren't you planning to go talk to the others or want some more? Yeah, I'm just gonna go do that. I think it's safest if I forgot about what I just heard.
Yeah, Rain, just move on.
Oh, look, this character note. Oh, that's probably from just playing. Principal, I'm dying to know what the meeting was about. Hello, I see my shoe. You got my shoe. You're a good boy. Yes, you are a good boy. Thank you for bringing me my shoe. You're awesome. We're not doing the outside thing. It's too late. No, leave my shoe alone. Come on, what are you planning to say? Leave my shoe alone. Oh, my. You've been trying to figure it out? Stop stealing my shoe. Didn't like me. Wait, yeah, they're good boy. Golly, stop. My. You've been trying to figure it out? Patience, my dear. Everything will be explained at dinner. It may surprise you, but we'll stay open-minded. Oh, get that bug out. Oh, get in between the thighs. So much hair down there. Sorry, I neglect you. Alright, stop. Huh? Where's the shoe? Give me my shoe. Put it on you. Right there. Good boy. Everyone who took part in the planning is trying to hide it. How tense they are. It makes me a little worried. Put on his back and just fight and do it. Oh my. Okay, I see. You got my I don't know what you want. You want to trade for it. That's what you want. Ooh, is that what you want? Alright, give me a second. I gotta give him something.
Okay.
Cracker. You'll leave me alone. Kelly? Nope, came right back. Alright, so. This done. Up to the boys and you get cool. I just gave you a treat. You're not kidding me. I don't know what you want. I can't go outside right now. It's cold and late. Oh. I spy with my little eye. Elise Schwarzer, Princess Alphen's trusted friend, sister of the Ashen Surviving.
Please run away.
You're friends with the Lady Mildine too, aren't you? We need. Hey, it's you. It's a good boy. Good boy, Daddy. You brought me my shoes. You're so handsome. If you have questions about my friends, I'd rather you talk to them directly. I'm no gossip. I wouldn't try to drag out any embarrassing stories about your friends. Nothing of the sort. Get out of that doubt. You're a reporter from Crossbelt. So you're so she's your next target on your hunt for a big scoop? Nah. Don't make me sound like I'm a fierce predator. The only thing ferocious about me is my intellect. Hold on. Aren't you Ash Carbide? The guy who shot the Emperor? Yeah, let's get out of the trash. What's the truth behind the story? How did it feel to be pulled the trigger? Oh crap. How did I get myself into it now? Oh my gosh.
Run.
And that tall gentleman that has the 8th dominion of the Gauls are to... my shoe. Mine. Got him. Mine. Know what you want. There's several topics I'd love to interview you in depth about. That I'm totally in the dark about what you've been up to. Ozzy, Kevin, Reese have already spilled some beans. What are you getting into, dog? Stop! Did they? Don't be so shy. I don't bite. Hard. Seems like this is the party corner. Great. Here comes the hero to join us. Gotta find him. This is perfect. We'll go to that empty room over there so we can all talk in private. I'm not against an interview at all, but I'd rather much you didn't hound my friends and family. Sorry. I got a little ahead of myself there, I guess. But if there's anything you can tell me that I could quote in my report, like maybe just a short comment or from each of you. That's not unreasonable, for sure. Dude, think for yourself. What if I give her dirt on you? No. Break loose that fur. You're being a little overprotective. Typical Reen, really. Okay, you can... Other magic. Alright. One more. What's that?
Oh, you still got all this side to talk to. Oh, Jesus.
Yep. Alright, this will be the last one for the night. It's been a long time since we last met. We haven't had the chance to speak since the trade conference 2 years ago. It's nice to see you again. And you. I'm glad you all seem to be doing well. Lady Mildine, it's also the first time in many years that I've had the pleasure to talk to you. While I wouldn't call these the ideal circumstances, I'm delighted. You're a most impressive young lady now. You flatter me. It's good to have time to chat about non-official affairs, yes? So you've known each other for a while? Prince Albert was a good friend of my late father. Yes, we met for the first time over a decade ago. Somehow, Alfred and I got on a fabulous well right from the start. We'd talk about politics, economics, and social issues from evening till the early mornings. The lakes and marshes of Ampharia enchanted Alfred. He'd often bring his family there. This takes me back. I was just a little girl back then, but I vaguely remember our visits. I mostly played with your niece. She was the same age as me, I believe. I'd like to see her again. Ah, that's right. You two really liked each other, didn't you? Oh.
Hey, kitty.
Speaking of your
How are you?
Oh, that's right. I haven't seen her in ages. There have been some rumors going around about her. Yeah, she's become an attractable. Attractable? As her uncle, I want to protect her. She's certainly not making it easy. Sometimes I think he just does it to spite me. Wait, isn't that Angelica's dad? No. Said niece. Gotten really grumbly. He must care a lot about his niece, though he does seem a bit overprotective. Oh, he's always like that. Apologies for aggression. I didn't mean to bore you with family issues. Have we met her niece? His niece? Oh, Inferior was gladly provide you with assistance, but it's human resources of medical services. If the SSS needs anything, do not hesitate to let me know. Theo, I'm aware of your family situation. If there's anything I can do, thank you for your kind offer. It isn't as bad now, though. We've even been keeping in touch more. Ah, that's a relief. Prince Albert is a friendly guy. The muse's known him for a long time. Looks like she's made connections early on. Just say hello to Prince too. Alright, you know what exactly the Prince... you know what? You know, we actually met Prince Albert on a few occasions.
Where did you go?
Some of our work with the SSS even involved his direct
Oh
cooperation.
my goodness, what are you on?
Big idea. That's not all he's done for us. We've had a lot of to thank him for. Right, like how he helped us with our parents. That's surprising amounts of shared history. But I guess that kind of makes sense. For our head of state, he seems remarkably open and approachable. Alright, we'll call it there. and pick it up tomorrow.
Yeah, you only got 3 more groups left and then you're done.
Oh my. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. DJ, appreciate you hanging out with me.
It really picks up after the talking. You get to the dinner and stuff goes to crazy shit and battles start.
That's a lot and I'm barely a fraction of the damn thing down. Oh boy. Alright guys, have a good night. I need to crash. I gotta wake up at like 6:30 in the morning to go to work. DJ, thanks for joining in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.
See y'all tomorrow.